important this club and very good activity they are doing for the not only students from NITK, in fact, local people are coming to observe this particular club at particular day. Okay, so one club, infinite possibility. What a punchline if you talk about it actually. So this is the case. Possibility is there, and what they are doing actually. If you talk about their night and they spend morning actually that particular event. Most of the people from the campus and outside campus will come to see this possibility actually. And their special program or flagship, if you talk about Antarish, Astro and the Envoy is there. And they are doing a great job. Okay, as well as so many other type of SIG, like physics is there, astronomy, media, and so many other things are there. So anything, whatever you have, you are marketing, please, you are most welcome, any club. Okay, you are technical, you want to be the leader, you want to be the communicator, all possibilities are available, almost every club. Okay, then you talk about the Baja. Baja is another, a best club in NITK Surathkal, where a tremendous type of opportunity are available. In that case, when you talk about these people are doing great competition, going to the outside India or inside the India and competing with all the top level of institute, including IITs actually. So these are the availability for you. You can think about this one, and if you are more interested, you just mail or communicate to Prajwal. He is able to help you about this Baja. Can you run this? Okay, no problem. So these are some other subsystems they are working, and design and analysis. If you are interested any design aspect or any analysis aspect, then if you are very interested about the vehicle dynamics or the powertrain, marketing, media, website, whatever you say the name or new name also, they will connect you. And that is the way Baja is working. Similarly, if we talk about flying and robotics club, these are the another powerful clubs where live activity they are doing. Either making the product, a small prototype, or providing the competition. And they're having 2 or 3 very powerful called FRC, NITK Robotics, and Aero actually. The two teams are there, and they're having very good award or the competition level actually they are sharing. Okay? Similarly, this is the last. Apart from technical club, or all technical club are going to support, assist the engineers. This is another a great event like an incident. Okay? And that is the things, if you talk about engineers, typically technical. All engineering college invitation, we are not inviting any normal degree college. So if you talk about incident, there is a more crowd because many normal schools, degree college, people are coming. So there, nowadays people are using the footfall. So footfall in engineers, obviously, because the people, if you talk about different type. But when you talk about engineers, or Eng 2024 or 2023, when you talk about, obviously, only selective people are coming. And that's why, if you talk about comparison of crowd, we have a less crowd, but powerful crowd. Correct, na? So that is the way, whatever we do, the RoboWars, Hackathon, Technical Club EXO, Workshop, NITK Racing, whatever technical clubs are there, the opportunity to share. Okay? And that is the way when you talk about this possibility. So I will stop it right now. Only one thing you remember, this particular case, if you see, ants. चींटी लोग अकेले नहीं घूमती हैं, हमेशा झुंड में रहती हैं, ग्रुप में रहती हैं. Even for one ants, it is difficult to pass the bridge, but you see the possibility. So you are going to talk about more about collaboration. And myself, I'm working in metallurgy department, working in corrosion, and my tag, building trust against rust. I'm working on corrosion actually. This is my LinkedIn profile. And I would like to acknowledge my director, deputy director of NITK Surathkal, all the deans, associate deans, all the PIGs, professor in charge, and sports officer, all the lights, sounds, and cameraman, and all the organizing team. Thank you very much.
So
So my next job is to call our.
Before that,
Yeah.
before to go for next part of the program, it is my privilege to honor our Dr. Shashibhushan Arya for having given a nice lecture as a mark of our respect, a small memento to him.
Thank you, sir.
I request you to find it.
Yes, friends. So now we'll move further. I would like to invite this today first session from the student side, or student convener side actually, from the Swastik V. Sethi and Dev Mistry. Please come. They are from the Racing Club and Baja. Please welcome.
Good morning to the director, sir, all the deans, professors, and dear students. I am Dev Mistry, the team captain of NITK Racing. It's an honor to stand before you today and introduce you to the passion, innovation, and determination that our team represents. NITK Racing has been more than just a team. It's a community of aspiring engineers united by a common goal, that is to push the boundaries of what we can achieve through teamwork, creativity, and engineering excellence. Before we delve deeper into what we do, I would like to present a short video that captures the spirit of Formula Student and the essence of our journey. Please enjoy the next 2 minutes. Thank you. Formula Student is the biggest engineering event in the world. And it's not just about building a race car. It's about turning the theoretical knowledge into practical skills, solving real world problems, and applying classroom lessons in the ways that directly impact the engineering industry. Competing against over 500 teams worldwide from different universities over in 11 plus international competitions, we don't just build and race, we learn, innovate, and inspire. Our journey takes us to the Formula Bharat, the national level competition that takes place in Coimbatore, where we showcase our talent against the best teams in the country. Our aim, we design, fabricate, and test an electric vehicle that stands out in both design and performance. This competition provides us with hands-on engineering experience, opportunities for career advancements, and the chance to develop entrepreneurial skills that will serve us long after graduation. NITK Racing is a student-led team guided by the professors and driven by the desire to turn theory into practice. Our team is structured into three domains: mechanical subsystems, electrical subsystems, and the support subsystems. Each of these areas are crucial for our success, and together they allow us as a well oiled machine. Our mission is simple: to excel in every aspect of this competition and to set the new boundaries for ourselves and others. Let's take a moment to reflect on our journey so far. Over the years, we have built several cars that have competed in various events. These images that you see are a testament to our hard work, creativity, and determination in the combustion category. Each car represents the countless hours of work and collaboration and learning. In the recent years, we have made a significant shift to electric vehicle, a decision driven by the changing landscape of the automotive industry and our commitment to the sustainability. This transition wasn't just about adapting to the new technology, it was about leading a way forward. The car you see here is our latest creation, a symbol of our determination to innovate and excel in this new domain. As we look forward to the future, I want to address the first year students here in the audience. You have so much to look forward to, including our pre-rec talk in February 2025 and the events that will follow. We will be recruiting new members after Ignis, and we encourage all of you to consider joining us. Again, NITK Racing is not just a team, it's a place where you can grow, learn, and make a real impact. Thank you all of you for your time and attention. We look forward to another successful year and hope to see many of you become a part of our journey. Thank you. Over to Swastik.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. So good morning to one and all present here. I'm Swastik Vishetty and I'm the captain of Baja NITK Racing. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to NITK. So, Baja NITK Racing. We are the official off-road racing club of NITK, with our motto being endurance engineered. Established in 2007, we are a group of motorsport enthusiasts who design and build an all-terrain vehicle here at NITK. So, as most of you might be wondering, why I'm calling it Baja, and as it's clearly written Baja, right? Though it's written Baja, it's pronounced as Baja because it's a Spanish word. So let me tell about its origins. So Baja 1000 started in 1960s in the Mexico's Lower California Peninsula, which is also the Baja California Peninsula because Baja in Spanish means low, hence the name Baja from where it comes. So to tell about how it came to India, so in 2007, SAE India started this event called Baja Racing events, which takes place every year where undergraduates from all over the country take part in this event, where they show their engineering skills and work to build a car that participates in the final race at the event. To tell more details about the event, so SAE India Baja, which happens every year, takes place in 4 categories. So there's Yam Baja, which means mechanical Baja. There's E Baja, which is electrical Baja. There's H Baja, which is hydrogen Baja. Then there's A Baja, which is autonomous Baja. Until now, we have been participating in Yam Baja, which consists of 3 phases. Phase 1, which is usually the preliminary round, where we submit the preliminary design and quiz. And coming to phase 2, where we submit our final design reports, and there's a virtual dynamic event where we simulate a car running on different terrains on a software. Coming to the phase 3, which is the final phase, is the physical event, which actually takes place in Pithampur, Indore, Madhya Pradesh. So here there are various events. The dynamic events include acceleration test, brake test, sled pull, drop test, etc. And which will end with the final endurance race, which is a 3-hour long race, which takes place over there. For information, like until now we have been participating in Yam Baja, but next year, 2026, we will be shifting to E Baja, where our focus will be on building an electric all-terrain vehicle, which will be challenging, obviously, but will have a lot of fun as well. Okay, coming to tell about the subsystems which we have in Baja, there are 3 technical subsystems, which are design and analysis, vehicle dynamics, and powertrain. And the non-technical subsystems include marketing, media, and web. So let me tell about technical subsystems. Specifically coming to design analysis. In design and analysis, our main focus is on designing and simulating the entire car, while our focus will be mainly on the roll cage or the chassis of the car, and also the wheel assembly. Coming to vehicle dynamics, where we'll be working on suspensions, where choice of suspensions and tuning of suspensions will be worked upon. And in brakes, we'll be using hydraulic disc brakes, where we'll work on disc brake simulation, design and simulations, and etc. Coming to, and also steering, which is one of the important component in our car, because being an all-terrain vehicle, it needs to conquer any terrain without any difficulty. So steering plays a huge role here. Then other subsystem includes powertrain, where we work on 4-wheel drive and the drivetrain assembly, which includes the gearbox and the CVT over here. Coming to marketing, media, and web. In marketing, our main focus will be on cost and sales reports, and also pitching our club to other companies for sponsorship deals. So based on the funds is what we work on the final fabrication of the car. Next, coming to media. So media mainly focuses and works on increasing our reach on social media platforms, and also which includes photo editing, video editing, and graphic designing, and also 3D animations. And coming to the web team, they work on creating and maintaining our official website, which you guys should check out online. Just type Baja IET Racing and you'll find it. Okay. Coming to what makes our club unique from others. So one thing that our club we do is that we do not limit ourselves to the design phase or the reports. That's what the most technical clubs do. They just limit themselves to the reports or the design phase, that's it. We go one step further, where we fabricate the actual car in our lab over here at NITK. So that's one thing which makes us unique and separate from other clubs. In your academics or courses, you are taught all the theory and stuff, but when it comes to applying it practically, it might be very different and sometimes difficult as well. So here we'll be helping you guys to bring your design into actual reality. So in lab, our main work will be dealing with power tools, welding, which we'll be using to manufacture the chassis and also testing it. Obviously, safety is our first priority while working in lab. Trust me, once you join the club, you'll be spending most of your time in labs and doing some crazy stuff. So that's there. Okay. Next, coming to the cars which we have built, this is BNR Achilles 2023. So we name our car each year. So this is 2023 year's car. So basically our event happens in January. So this is 2023 January's car, which was worked in 2022. So this was Achilles, which we participated in the event. Next, we worked on a recent car is Shaurya, which was BNR Shaurya 2024, which we worked in 2023, and the event happened this year in January. So there's a small reveal video of the car. Yeah. So to manufacture, this car was possible through hard work of many people of the team, the countless hours of working in the lab. So this was made possible, which we made this year. We went for the event in January with this car. So, and I forgot to mention, the person driving the car will be also one guy from the team as well. So a student will be driving the car. So if you are interested in that, then you can join us. Okay. Okay. And to see more such reels and get updates from the club, you can do follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn, or you have my number where you can contact me. So a few points to remember is that the events which we have in a college throughout the year is that during Engineer Fest, we have our car expo, which happens in the pavilion, where you guys can come see our car, sit in the car, take photos. We'll be explaining you about the car. You can ask us any questions you want. This is during INGI. Then other event we have is our recruitment, which happens usually after the competition, which happens in February, the recruitment. So look out for that in our Instagram or LinkedIn. We'll keep posting about that. So do follow us over there. And one thing before ending is that even when I joined in my first year, right, I didn't know about these racing clubs. I didn't know what Baja was, especially. Even I was like, Baja and ITK racing. Okay. So, but once I got into, I was like, it will be fun. Racing club, who doesn't want to join a racing club, right? So I just joined, it will be fun. But later on, it was like too good. It was beyond my expectations. Like, we are like a family. We'll have a lot of fun, but also help each other grow. At the end, we want to grow as a person, as an engineer. We need to become a better person. That's the main goal of the club. And again, it's not Baja, it's Baja and ITK Racing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Swastik, and thank you, Dev, for your brilliant presentation as well as the introduction about your club. Now, our job to thanks Dev and Swastik, please. Yeah, so today our next team is going to present their club introduction is a Purnima and Madhav from Stargazing as well as Flying and Robotics Club. Please, Purnima.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this orientation ceremony. So before I dive into my presentation, let's start with a small game. Okay, it's not complicated. I'll be showing you two stunning images of space objects, and I want you to guess the image credits. Okay. So yeah. So one is an image of moon, and other is an image of a constellation called Orion. So any guesses where I might have picked these images from, like NASA, ISRO, or a normal camera? Yeah. Okay, so let me break the ice and reveal that these incredible images were taken right in our NITK campus by Amateur Astronomy Club. So that brings me to my introduction. I am Purnima Patgar. I'm the convener of Amateur Astronomy Club. And today, me and Madhav are going to show you what we do here in campus in the next 15 minutes. So who are we? Who are Amateur Astronomy Club members? So we are just a bunch of passionate individuals who share a deep fascination towards field of astronomy or night sky. So whether you're someone who just likes looking at the night sky, or you're someone who's deeply invested in the field of astronomy, there is definitely a place for you. So we are one of the oldest clubs of NITK, and we continue to grow with each passing year. So within our club, we have different special interest groups that cater to various aspects of astronomy, starting with physics, where you get to connect to different like-minded people through discussions and debates. And we have Astronomy SIG for organizing theme-based events. We have Media SIG for handling the social media of our club. And we do have our own club website, and we have a separate SIG for that called website and publicity for outreach of club. And we have something called as site tutor SIG. And I want to speak particularly about this because if you're someone who's interested in teaching, or if you're someone who wants to share the knowledge or passion that you have towards this field with young generation, then this is for you. So you get to seed the interest of astronomy by interacting with school students. Once you join our club, you get to be part of any number of SIGs and connect with like-minded people. So what we do? So we conduct a lot of different activities, but I'll particularly speak about 3 main events, starting with Starry Nights and Starry Mornings. So these are stargazing sessions that are conducted, that's open to all the college members. So we observe the night sky with help of telescope, binoculars, and we try to look into moon or stars, constellations, and the first few images that I showed you were taken during these sessions. And we have starry mornings also, where we go and try to look into Venus that's visible during morning, or even sun. Then comes Astro Committee. So as sir was speaking, you might know that Engineer is an annual technical fest in our college, and we are the only club who have a separate committee for this. Why? Because Astro Committee itself is a lot of work, and one of the prominent activities that you get to do here is hands-on projects. So as you can see, there are the projects that we did last time, from Pragyan rover to ISS model. So you get to work on these technical aspects of astronomy through these projects. And finally, we have our flagship event, Astrofest, where we organize events for other members of the college. So anyone, regardless of their knowledge in astronomy, can participate in this and learn more about it. So this is about our club. So if you're someone who is interested in astronomy, or you're just someone who wants to learn something about it, then there is definitely a place for you. You're open to connect to us, and we'll be happy to take you in. So I think we have heard a lot about cosmos already. So let's try to shift our focus and look to the sky through the lens of flying and robotics. So I would like to introduce you to Madhav, who is the convener of Flying and Robotics Club, to show you all the amazing work they do with drones, robotics, and more. Thank you.
Hello, okay. So, thank you, Purnima, for that excellent presentation on the Astronomy Club. So, now that you guys have a glimpse of the stars, I want you guys to look down into the blue skies. There you will find our planes, and I guess if you look further down, you'll even find our robots. Okay, so I am the Madhav Todi, and I am the convener of FARC. So our mission is to inculcate the passion of aero modeling and robotics and provide opportunities for students here in NITK. So our base structure basically, as the name suggests, is made of 2 teams, the robo team and the aero team. In the robo team, you acquire skills such as designing with the help of CAD, and also are able to implement ROS, which is the heart of all robotics. The robo team specializes in building rovers, and we are also looking forward to building autonomous robots. Our flying team specializes in building RC planes and drones. We do a lot of air shows and stunts, and we are also competing in a lot of competitions. So let me talk about our aero team next. So our aero team, which is the Aero NITK team, you can follow us here on our Instagram page, Aero NITK. So like I had mentioned before, we had competed in a lot of competitions before. So we have competed in the Boeing Aero Modeling competition, which is held in IIT Bombay. And our team had performed really well during the competition. We were able to clear all the challenges that were presented to us. Next, we had competed in the AeroX competition, which was held in NITTE College. It is a national competition, and our team was able to secure the top 5th spot in the competition. This year, we are competing in the SAE competition and are also hoping to compete internationally. Our robotics team, the Robotech NITK, you can follow the robotics team in their Instagram page. The robotics team works on different projects like rovers, that involve designing with the help of CAD and ROS, which is implemented into electronics such as Raspberry Pi and solar sensors. The robotics team has also competed in competitions such as the ISRO's Robotic Challenge, and this year we are competing in the e-Yantra competition, which is held in IIT Bombay. We are also hoping to compete in the International Rover Challenge and the European Robot Challenges as well. Okay, so as Dr. Arya had already mentioned that engineer is coming up, and Dhanush is the convener for engineer. So TechNights is a technical committee that comes together during engineer, which is on October. So during this, during engineer, TechNights come together and works on different projects such as the DDR board, obstacle climbing rover, and the robotic arm. The image presented to here is that of the robotic arm that we had created. It is built from scratch, from designing to even cutting out the limbs of the robot. So our flagship event is the Right Flight. So different teams from Mangalore and as well as from Bangalore comes and showcases their aeronautic and flying skills. And the top 3 teams are even provided with exciting prizes. Some other events are such as the air show, KPs, and project expos. Project expos where you have to come up with your projects and show it during the project expo. So I would like to conclude by saying whether you are gazing at them, flying among them, or creating robots to explore them, the sky is not the limit. It's just the beginning. So a club is not just a place where you can come and acquire skills. It is a place of where you can learn camaraderie, teamwork, and also explore your interests. So I'm hoping that you guys are willing to join the flying and robotics team and will follow us here on our Instagram pages, the FARC NITK and the AEC NITK team. Thank you.
Yeah, a small video about our club. Do enjoy.
So thank you very much, Purnima and Madhav, for excellent introduction about your club. Now I would like to, thanks a lot. Please give a big hand clap for the people. Now we are going to move another one club that is called Web Enthusiastic Club and going to deliver by Mr. Chinmay Sahu. Chinmay, please.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hi, everyone. So I'm Chinmay. I'm the convener of Web Enthusiast Club. I would like to thank the director, sir, as well as the deans for giving our club the opportunity to showcase itself. So by a show of hands, how many of you have seen the spider logo or have heard of Web Enthusiast Club? Okay. What do you guys think it means? What do you guys think it means? Any guesses? Okay, development. So let's say you're thinking about websites, right? Websites aren't the only thing that we're interested in or enthusiastic about. We have 4 SIGs. So the first SIG is systems and security. The next one is algorithms. The third is intelligence. And the fourth is development, also known as GDSC. So we'll be covering most of these SIGs later. So it's not the only thing we're limiting ourselves to. So why do you think it's called Web Enthusiast Club? So in the early 2000s, you know, when I think most of us were born here, there was a Google group which sort of discussed topics that was trending on the web or the internet at that time. But now, fast forward 20 years, we've become a major promoter for competitive programming, Kaggle, Linux, and open source culture within the college. And now we're expanding to various fields of computer science. You all might have heard of Web3, blockchain, generative AI. So we're doing activities to incorporate all of those things within our club itself. So you might be wondering, the club has been there for 20 years. So what about the people in the club? So our alumni network is pretty strong, I'd say. We have alumni currently working at companies like Google, Apple, Meta, and they've gone on to do PhDs and masters in MIT, CMU, UC Berkeley. And there are many companies that I haven't put here because there are many co-founders and conveners that have gone on to build their own startups as well. So the alumni network is pretty great. And in fact, even in the ongoing internship and placement season, Web Club has people from every company in that. In addition to this, we have done collaboration with every entity in each SIG. So the most popular one is GDSC, Google Developer Student Club. I will come to that. Along with UNIDA, which deals with blockchain Web3. We also have Geeks for Geeks. You guys might have seen the website, or first years, you might be seeing it now when you delve into CS topics. And DevFolio, you can give hackathons on that, as well as Postman, CodeChef, Newton School, and many others. So coming to our first SIG, which is the intelligence group. So we are more or less interested in ML and AI research and its application across fields. So we deal with ML theory, data science, and we build our way up to deep learning, computer vision, natural language processing, reinforcement learning, and much more. We also take part in challenges like OpenAI's reproducibility challenge. So basically what research has been done in world-class labs, we try to recreate that and learn the process and sort of emulate that in our own research. So what are some of the events that IntelSig does? So events are classified into two, internal and external. The reason why we have internal events is for more specialized and higher level discussions. So one of the events is PWL, Papers We Love. So here we discuss trending and emerging research papers that are going around at that point of time. In addition to that, we've been doing projects in collaboration with the development SIG. On the other hand, in the external events, we have something called ML League. So ML League is mostly targeted towards first years and second years who don't have a clue about machine learning, but are deeply interested to learn about the same. So we'll build the basics and foundations for you, and we'll curate a list of great resources, and we'll be taking sessions to clear your doubts and teach you about the same. Similarly, we have expert talks from our great, amazing alumni who have worked in the industry for multiple years. And along with that, we have knowledge sharing sessions where we have hands-on workshops. So you might be having a Gen AI workshop where you might be making your own AI chatbot. In addition to that, we have a research drive. This is more of a new initiative where we talk about how research is done, how to break into the field of research in AI. In addition to that, we do hackathons and Silicon Maze. I will touch upon that in the upcoming slides. Moving on, the securities and systems group. So there are a lot of topics here. I'll highlight the main ones: blockchain, operating systems, networks, and security. So basically, system and security is very diverse. These are all topics that everyone should know a bit about if you are looking to get into software engineering. And systems group deals with this in depth. So similarly, we have internal and external events. So in internal, you have alumni talks and security discussions where they dive deep into, let's say, cybersecurity and vulnerabilities in the Linux kernel and so on. There are internal systems talks as well. So for example, the Kubernetes ISTE that you see over there, that was sort of a task-based assignment. So seniors and juniors were paired together and they were made to learn Kubernetes. So it sort of led from a talk to a task, which ends up in you learning about the technology. Similarly, we have WEX CTF as the annual event. So this is a digital capture the flag, and there are many modes like reverse engineering, cryptography, and you'll be challenged on many aspects of security in this. I would highly encourage you all to take part in this. It's in the next semester. Similarly, we have the Linux installation drive that's upcoming on Tuesday and Wednesday. So at the beginning of the year, we would like everyone to sort of start off and get into open source by helping them set up and install Linux in their computers. And they might not have ever done that before. Similarly, we have a Linux CTF, Silicon Maze, and knowledge sharing sessions. And now the newest initiative in the system SIG is Flag Club. So as I mentioned earlier, there are a bunch of CTFs. So there are websites such as Pico CTF, which is the equivalent of CodeChef or Codeforces. So Flag Club is an initiative where, or a community where you can find like-minded people and go and participate in CTFs together. Moving on, the development group. So as you can see there, this is the Google Developer Student Clubs. So this is backed by Google, and they sort of help us in learning the latest technologies and web and app development. And of course, we build real-life projects that we'll be showing you in a bit. Part of the GDSC takes part in hackathons, and we discuss system designs and have contests related to that. We'll be seeing some GDSC events that have been taken place. And in addition to that, we contribute to open source and conduct workshops on the same as well. So as I said earlier, there are some internal and external events. So all the posters that you see here were GDSC events. So these are latest technologies. You guys might have heard of Rust, Go, GenAI, Android development, right? So these are some of the open events. Then we have expert tech talks and system design sessions. In the external list, we have a few things like the Google Cloud Study Jam, the Google GenAI Study Jam, the Solutions Challenge. So these are all initiatives that are done by Google globally, and it is our responsibility to help facilitate that in NITK. And we have, I think, 60 people who have participated in these, and they've gotten swags and goodies. So you might see someone wearing a Google Cloud t-shirt, which is like a light blue color. So that came from here. Now, a new thing is UNIDAO, which is dealing with Web3 and blockchain. So it's sort of a curriculum and a cohort, if you say, which helps in learning about blockchain. So that will also start soon. So these are some of the websites that we've created in the past. Routinely, we've been creating the engineer and incident website, as well as our own website. And for this engineer, work is going on to create the website as well. In addition to this, we want to promote the hackathon culture in the college. We want teams from our college to go out and win in hackathons and all these contests. So this was an initiative started by our seniors from last year, which is called Hack Club. So Hack Club as a community has participated in over 20 hackathons. As you can see in the pictures, when we were interning in Bangalore, a few of my friends and our juniors, we went and took part in Hack Bangalore, and we won a few prizes there. So overall, this community has won, 9 hackathons, and the winning amount or the prizes has gone to over 10 lakhs. So I would strongly encourage you all to join and take part in this. Okay, moving on to the final SIG, we have the algorithms group. So they're primarily interested in data structures and algorithms, which is very important if you want to get into software engineering roles. And they sort of take part in CP contests. So in addition to this, they have contest discussions that are done every week or every 2 weeks. So they talk about the Codeforces contests that take place or CodeChef contests that take place. And it's a good environment for juniors and seniors to talk and interact with each other and learn more. So there are some initiatives that AlgoSig also takes on its own, which is CP League. So CP League will also be starting from next to next week. And this is to introduce everyone to the world of competitive programming. So there are a bunch of sessions like Intro to CP, then how you use C++ and STL. And there are a bunch of topics that are being discussed there. I would strongly encourage you all to join that as well. And we have TuxCoder. So TuxCoder is sort of a mock ICPC. So ICPC is a global CP contest, and they work in teams. So you need a team of 3 that compete. So TuxCoder is a great way for you to practice or simulate what happens in the actual ICPC. So now coming to our annual flagship event, we have Silicon Maze. So Silicon Maze is a 24-hour contest where you solve questions which are given from each SIG 4 different tracks of computer science. And this is a 24-hour contest, so you'll have to learn a lot. You'll be forced to work with people, and you'll be able to explore a bunch of new things that you didn't even know about before. And this will also be upcoming in a couple of months, so be on the lookout for that. Other initiatives that we take, such as Software Freedom Week or month, is in collaboration with Kosh. So these are events that are aimed at sort of promoting the open source culture by the enthusiasts in the club. Lastly, one of the internal club events that has helped me, and I would say many club members personally, is Code Buddy. So Code Buddy was started by a previous convener in the year 2019, Vilas Bhatt. I think Dr. S.B. Arya sir showed his slide in the beginning. So he's currently working at Google in the Bay Area. So basically, Code Buddy is a weekly exercise. So every week, juniors are paired with seniors, and they have to solve coding questions as an icebreaker. Or you can talk to your seniors about how they did things and basically network, right? And you get to learn a lot from that. I personally have learned a lot from my Code Buddies. And this is very important because later on, when you get close to your internship or placement season, you would want some idea as to how interviews would be, and you would want some mock interviews to be taken. So this is a very good way to do that. So other than that, this is our club. This is the shoreline photo from last year. And okay. Right, so this was a spider that we tried to recreate. And thank you.
So thank you, Chinmay, for your very good presentation about your club. See, you have a lot of possibility further here, actually. Nowadays, you have your interest mostly about coding and all. So if you want directly coding or any program, they are the right person, actually. Yeah, so we'll move further. And now the next team is from different domain, but mixed mode. One is called TEDx and Rotaract. So I would like to invite Mr. Vibhu and Tapan. Vibhu? Yeah, thank you.
Hey freshers, my name is Vibhu, the convener for TEDx this year, and I want to welcome you all to NIDK. Get ready for a wild ride where your bright ideas get a reality check faster than you can say the word midsem. You'll soon know the pain of dragging yourself to 8 a.m. classes after just 3 hours of sleep. The hostels, let's just say, you'll get real cozy real fast. But don't worry. Between the late night Maggie runs, last minute submissions, and the struggle with the ever unstable Wi-Fi, you'll find your crew. And one such way of finding a crew is through clubs. And today, I'm here to talk about one such club, TEDx and IDK. I'm sure we've all heard about TEDx. TEDx is the international phenomenon that brings TED's mission of ideas worth spreading to over 3,000 communities worldwide. With over 100,000 talks and over 2 billion views collectively, here at TEDx and IDK, we are part of this massive movement where with over 8 million TEDx ideas, attendees globally, we're joining a network that connects thinkers, doers, and change makers. If our talks get approved, our talks go on the TED Talks channel, which has over 25 million subscribers, and a lot of our previous talks are uploaded there. Our TEDx chapter first started in 2011, and since then has hosted 10 amazing events, and we'll be hosting our 11th edition this year. In our chapter of TEDx, we host 3 salon events and 1 main event, which is a flagship event. Now, you may be wondering what a salon event actually is. So basically, a salon event is a small-scale event before a main event. In the salon event, we have only 3 speakers who speak for just 15 minutes, and after that, we have a Q&A session with the audience and the speakers. Then we have a main event in which we have 8 amazing speakers who speak for 18 minutes each. We have two salon events that take place in the odd semesters and the rest take place in the even semesters. But to make this event possible, we've distributed our club into different SIGs. And now I'll be taking you through each SIG one by one. First up is the curation team, which is the engine behind the scenes, turning raw ideas into a polished event. We start by diving deep into research, into creating curated, detailed speaker sheets, ensuring we know our speakers before they even step up on stage. Brainstorming sessions are where the magic happens. We gather, throw ideas, challenge each other, and finally land on themes that we believe will resonate with everyone. We also craft emails, but you may be wondering, crafting emails is simple, but no, for us, it's an art. We draft personalized, compelling invitations that stand out in a sea of inbox clutter, making sure our speakers feel valued and excited to join us. And the best part, working closely with these incredible individuals, we fine-tune their talks. And it's not just about organizing an event anymore. It's about building connections, learning from some of the brightest minds out there, and expanding our network in the process. By the time the event rolls around, we've not only curated an unforgettable experience, but also forged relationships well beyond the stage. As you see on stage over there, that's actually one of the emails we sent last year to one amazing speaker, and his talk was a huge hit. Next up is the marketing team. The marketing team at TEDx and IDK is the ace in securing the support we need to bring our event to life. They don't just send out generic pitches, they dive deep into analyzing markets, trends, and identifying brands that align perfectly with our vision. This intense research ensures that every sponsorship pitch is targeted and compelling. By understanding the landscape and knowing what makes each potential sponsor tick, they craft personal approaches that make TEDx and IDK an irresistible opportunity and hence ensuring cash flow. Then we have the operations team. The operations team at TEDx and IDK is the backbone that keeps everything running smoothly. Their role is all about the nitty-gritty details, making sure every logistical element of the event falls perfectly into place. From coordinating venue arrangements to managing schedules and ensuring that every piece of equipment is at the right place at the right time. The operations team handles it all with precision. They're experts at juggling multiple tasks, from arranging transport for the speakers to setting up and breakdown of the event. The behind-the-scene work ensures that everything goes without a hitch, allowing the rest of the team to focus on the creative and inspirational aspects of TEDx. The production team at TEDx and ITK is the magic behind the scenes. They ensure that every technical and creative element comes together flawlessly. They handle everything from setting up of the stage to managing audio-visual equipment to lighting, sound, and stage design. Their work starts well before the event day, as they plan and test all technical aspects to make sure everything runs smoothly. On the day of the event, they're the ones troubleshooting issues and ensuring that every speaker's presentation is delivered without a hitch. With a keen eye for detail and a knack for problem solving, the production team makes sure that the event runs like a well-oiled machine. The entire team also gets together in the Student Activity Center or SAC a few weeks before the event and channels their inner art school vibes to come up with arts and craft projects for the stage decoration. Then we have the media team. The media team is at TEDx and IDK is the face of our event. They're responsible for shaping how we're seen by the world. They handle everything from capturing live footage to ensuring our social media presence is on point. Their job is to ensure that every event's visual representation is top-notch, managing everything from promotional requirements to the live feed. They're the ones who capture and present the essence of TEDx and IDK and project it out, making sure every post, photo, and video is amazing. This one more perk of being in the media team is that we get to design the TEDx and ITK merch, like the one I'm wearing right now. Everyone in the campus wears our merch, and it's really cool to see our work displayed everywhere. And on screen, we have one of our previous events' Instagram pages, and you can just see how amazing that looks. Last but not least, we have the website team at TEDx and IDK, which is the creative force behind our online presence. They design and maintain a website, making sure it's not only visually stunning, but also packed with all essential information about the event. But the talents don't stop there. They also come up with interactive games and creative reveals for our theme announcements, turning our theme announcements into a campus-wide experience. Thank you for listening to me. And I hope to see you all at TEDx and IDK, either as a member of our amazing team or part of the audience. Thank you. Now give it to Tapan for the Rotaract presentation.
Yeah, thank you, Vibhu. A very good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Tapan Chiknis, and I'm the convener of Rotaract and ITK. So, with a show of hands, can you all tell me how many of you have heard about Rotary International? Yeah, quite many, right? So Rotary International works at an international level. It includes a lot of successful people from different domains. But Rotaract is the youth wing of this Rotary International. So Rotaract Club is a socio-cultural club, and we come under the Rotary International Suratkal. We conduct a lot of events under the social, cultural, arts, media, and literature. And our main focus is on service, community service, and leadership. So, what is special about Rotaract is that we work beyond ourselves. We believe in the principle of service above self. And I think we are trying to reinforce the idea of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam in our today's generation. So, I would like to take you through all the events which we have been doing for past couple of years. So this is the first event which we have every year, which is the NGO visits. Every year we have at least 2 or 3 NGO visits, and this is especially to recognize the valuable efforts of some great visionaries and try to support them in some or the other way we can. So for an instance, last year we happened to visit the Sneha Sadan NGO in Mangalore. This houses students who are suffering through AIDS and HIV. And let me tell you, it was a great experience. We could interact with the students. We had a chance to bring a smile on their face. And I think that's the best part, right? Giving back to the society is something which an individual must always look up to. So NGO visits is one of the major events which we have every year. Under the health awareness campaigns, we conduct blood donation camps. So this is done in collaboration with a lot of hospitals from Suratkal and Mangalore. As you can see, this was one of the Rotaract blood donation camp which was conducted last year. And the intent is basically to help save lives and support the local healthcare systems. Again, under the health awareness campaign, we conduct a lot of talks in different schools. So like last year, we had a menstrual health talk at the Kannada medium school in our campus. And we had brought in some gynecologists also for the talk. So this was to educate girls regarding menstrual health and the care that needs to be taken. It was followed by patch distribution as well. So in Rotaract, we work on such things. We try to bring out the topics which are generally not spoken in public, and that's what's special about Rotaract. Also, we celebrate different festivals in our campus in quite unique ways. So you can see we celebrate Raksha Bandhan in a very special way with our security guards. I think last week also, some of your parents have also visited our Rakhi stalls, and they had bought in Rakhis. And you all might have seen us tying Rakhis to the security guards. So the intent behind this is to cover 2 objectives. One is these Rakhis were made by the specially able children from Lions School of Suratkal. So we were able to support them in our small capacities. And at the same time, we were also able to acknowledge and recognize the efforts and dedication of our security guards. So that's a quite sweet gesture, I feel. Also, we actively take part in cleanliness drives and plantation campaigns. And last year, we happened to be a part of the Coast to Coast 2.0. This was done by the Rotary International. It covered a long stretch right from Mumbai coast till Kerala. So it was an amazing experience for all of us, and we could contribute in the cleanliness drive. Now, coming to our flagship event, we have something called as MHA Week every year in the month of February or March. So that is about mental health awareness. It spans over 3 days. The first day is about open mic. Second day is Roto Charity Play. And the third day, we have a special talk or a special movie. So the first day is, as I said, it's open mic wherein students can come and perform their talent. They can sing, they can present something, they can deliver some speech. So that's an opportunity for students to come and speak on the topics such as mental health, panic attacks, depression, the topics which are generally not spoken in public or which are considered to be a kind of taboo. Then Roto Charity Play is done in collaboration with the LSD club of our campus. And we raise funds through this play by selling the tickets, and these funds are donated to different NGOs. So like last year, we collected around 80K to 1 lakh, and it was donated to multiple NGOs. So that's a really nice experience. Then talking about the special talks or movies. So this is the third day. On third day, we invite some speakers or we project some films. Like for example, last year we had Tare Zameen Par during our third day of MHA week. Now, having spoken about the social work that we do, it's not just about social work, but we also have some fun-filled events, and especially for the freshers, we have something called as Verdict. This is especially only for the freshers, the first years. It's a courtroom trial wherein students have to solve a murder mystery case, and there will be exciting prizes also. And it will be happening soon in the month of September, so hope to see you guys there. Uh, Also, you get a chance to interact with the club members and other friends of yours so that you can improve and grow your connections. And talking about the teams which we have in Rotaract, we have the Roto Media, which works on which takes care of the social handles. So you can reach out to us. You can follow our Instagram handle @RotoNITK, and these are our WhatsApp numbers. You can DM us for any doubts, any queries if you have. Sai Kiran is the president of the club, and I am the convener. Also, we have something called as Roto blogs. So we generally write blogs on certain auspicious occasions, and these are put up on our websites. Then Rototech works on the website part of our Rotaract club. And finally, we have the Roto Tutor concept, in which we visit different schools and educate students regarding, let's say, some basic grammar, some basic English or basic mathematics, wherein resources wherein the schools have a shortage of resources. So yeah, I'd like to conclude by saying that come experience the joy of being human, and hope to see you guys there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tapan and Bibhu. See, what a line. So everything here, what you are going to learn is from I to we. I is ego, actually. But when you talk, we, hum sab, full transformation hona hi hona hai. You write down where you are fitting yourself, what you want. You see the Rotaract Club, complete social engineering. If you want to transform society, you connect with the Rotaract. If you want to be a leader of a speaker or something, you can think about the team of Bibu, actually, TEDx. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just next our speaker, Mr. Dhanush. He's going to talk about something more extraordinary about engineers. He's an elected body in the institute and is a convener of 2024 INGI. Thank you. Please.
Good morning, everyone. I am Dhanush, engineer and technical community convener. So you might be wondering what engineer is, right? So in NITK, engineers have two meanings. One is what I see in front of me today, you guys, and the other is annual tech fest of NITK engineer. As our professor in charge, SB Arya, said, it's a technical fest where we have both technical events as well as fun events. From sparks of robo-wars to cool beach events, from long hackathons to racy flight events, and technical quizzes to pro shows, we have it all. This year, we are celebrating 28th anniversary of engineering. And I want it to be a special one for you guys as you enter into a new chapter, and for us, the fourth years who prepare ourselves for the real world. Some of the key events that you see in Engineer 2024 are Robo Wars, where you will be seeing exciting robots fighting each other to win a hackathon competition, 24 hours coding competition, technical club expo, workshops. Then, as you already got to know about the racing clubs of NITK, they will be having their own car expo. Then we have Right Flight, as Madhav said, a flagship event of FARC. Then we have beach events, open day labs, where we will be having participants from different colleges all over India. That is too much talking done. It's better you guys see what engineer looks like.
What do I wear? I only told you 12 times. The first dress that you put on is still your best find. We've been sitting in this dressing room for hours. I need a break, baby, I don't have the brain power. When you ask me my opinion, I'm always sure to be your minion. Girl, you're kinda like no division. Everything is difficult. Help me help. Help me help. She said, oh, I know the sun will set to rise. This could be
So guys, what you saw was an overview of Engineer 2022. Like, Engineer was started like in 2005. From 2005 to 2022, we pretty had like same like where we had conventional things and things used to happen in smaller scale. But for the first time in Engineer 2023, that is last year, we had some upgrades in the events. Like, small wired RoboWars was upgraded to big 15 kg wireless RoboWars. And the main attraction, pro shows, were conducted on a larger scale. So I would like to show you the overview of Engie 2023 as well.
I'm stuck on I'm stuck on you. The bass and the tweeters make the speakers go to war. Ah, the mighty trumpet brings the freaks out to the floor. The bass and the tweeters make the speakers go to war. Ah, the mighty trumpet brings the freaks out to the floor.
Tell me where the freaks at. Tell me where the freaks at. Freaks at, freaks at, freaks at, freaks at.
Tell me where the freaks at.
What you saw now was a glimpse of how exactly the fest gonna be. Now you guys might assume that as it might be a great, like big fest, it might be completely organized by faculties. But this is where engineering stands out. It is organized by students under the guidance of our Dean Student Welfare, faculties, and our professor in charge, SBRS sir. Each and every individuals give their best to make the fest special. It's a team event, and I would not like to take credits for everything. It's we who make this event a successful one. There are multiple departments which work day and night to make this a successful event. Engineer is a major event that you will encounter, so try to learn and explore the most out of it. Moreover, Engineer is a platform where all the technical clubs of NITK converge and have their own events. By participating in the events, you get an exact idea like what the clubs are exactly. I think like engineer is scheduled on October 18, 1920. We have approached the last and most important phase of engineer planning, as it is only 50 days away from today. We have already planned marketing and technical events. But you could be a part of volunteering, event management, operations, and decoration. See, attending a fest which is organized externally is fun, but attending a fest which is organized by you guys and making it successful is something great. I would like to conclude by saying a tagline: we think, we create, we engineer. this is the QR code of our official Instagram page. You can follow it. For regarding any updates, you feel free to contact me. These are my details. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhanush, for a nice video and introduction about your complete event. Friends, this is your event actually. Actually, it's an institute or our event. So if you want to participate, please participate actively. And you talk to Dhanush and team. We require your help and support. Not only the activity point of view, in fact, if you have a good link, your parents in some of the company, we need sponsorship also. So if you know, please. So it is a private or personal request from my side because I'm attached with this one. Anyway, so now we'll move to next talk. That is from the Entrepreneurs SAE and IE Summit. Now with us, Ms. Aditi and Mr. Saurya. They are going to talk, or both are going to talk about your activity or their activity about Entrepreneurs SAE and the IE Summit. Thank you. Please, Aditi.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Aditi. I'm the chairperson of Entrepreneurship Cell and ITK. Before we begin, I would like to thank Director Sir, Dean SW, and respected SB Arya Sir for the opportunity to be here and represent eCell. eCell is the club which has given us founder and CEO of Practo Healthcare Technologies, Mr. Shashank ND, and that is the club that I'm here to talk about today. Our vision is to make NITK the leading hub for entrepreneurship and innovation, where ideas thrive and future leaders are born. Our mission is to empower entrepreneurs in NITK by giving them startup education, by connecting them with mentors. It is our goal to integrate every graduating class into a dynamic network of individuals who foster entrepreneurial growth and innovation. Why eCell? This is the question that I will aim to answer throughout this talk. We have a network of 200 plus alumni. We give you the opportunity to interact with eminent entrepreneurs like Aman Thatarwal, Sumit Singh Gandhi, and many more. We also give you the opportunity to participate in NIT Connect, which is one of the biggest Alumni Connect events that happens in India. We can go there and we connect with angel investors, with venture capitalists, with successful entrepreneurs, and many more people. It is just an opportunity to connect with the alumni who have passed out many years ago, maybe 15, 20 years ago. And there's a very special emphasis in NIT Connect on entrepreneurship. So, by being part of eCell, you get to be part of a dynamic club full of dedicated individuals who all want one thing, that is to make NITK a hub for entrepreneurship. I want to talk about Mr. Shashank ND, who's an alumnus of eCell NITK. In 2008, he was very frustrated that he couldn't access his father's medical records for a knee surgery. And for that reason, he came up with Practo along with his classmate, Mr. Abhinav Lal. Today, that company is valued at $600 million. And we're proud to say that he came from us. Our events include the Summer Mentorship Program, where we have sessions that are designed to help you become an entrepreneur. Steps and strategies, how to start up, business model innovation, financial management for entrepreneurs, digital marketing strategies, and many more things. In collaboration with Engineer Tech Fest, we bring to you a pitching event where you identify a problem, build a business to solve it. Under the guidance of eCell core members, you actually come up with a real business model, pitch it to angel investors, pitch it to venture capitalists and NITK alumni, and get your idea funded. We have our exclusive freshers engagement event, Startup Follies, where you come up with the wildest product that you can think of. This is just a fun event to introduce you to the world of entrepreneurship, to introduce you to eCell. And you get to walk away with amazing cash prizes, and you get catapulted directly into the interview round during eCell recruitments. Now for our flagship event, the biggest event that eCell hosts every year, Incubate. Incubate is designed to inspire and to energize the entrepreneur within every single one of you. You have entrepreneurs like Aman Dhatarwal, like Sumit Singh Gandhi, like Srikar Sanappa Reddy coming to talk. You have the president of the Alumni Association of NITK himself coming to engage with all of you. You also have many competitions with cash prizes. Here's a short primer about Incubate. So to conclude, I come back to the question that I told you I wanted to address, which is why eCell? We are the place to be for entrepreneurs in NITK. We give you the chance to be a part of engaging, fun, opportunity-filled events. We give you mentorship. We give you the opportunity to take advantage of our alumni network. And more than anything else, we give you the opportunity to be a part of eCell's team, which is determined and driven to inspire and empower the next generation of entrepreneurs at NITK. Thank you.
Hi everyone out there. This is Shaurya Rohit, the Joint Secretary of the EE Summit and Innovation Cell. Welcome to the exciting world of entrepreneurship and innovation at NITK. Get ready to learn about two incredible resources, the EE Summit and the Innovation Cell. These programs are designed to empower you, the next generation of innovators and leaders. They'll equip you with the skills and connections you need to turn your ideas into reality. I'll start with a brief overview of the event. It's a yearly event at NITK which happens usually in the month of Jan and Feb, and it brings together students and faculty along with many entrepreneurs and industry experts, where we showcase aspiring entrepreneurs with their ideas and we provide them with a launch pad for them to turn it into reality. This is typically held in the even semester, as I said, and it is filled with workshops, competitions, panel discussions, networking sessions, and more. This dynamic event caters to all levels of entrepreneurial interest. E-Summit welcomes individuals and teams from all academic years and departments, students, faculty, successful entrepreneurs, industry leaders, investors, and startup enthusiasts. There'll be many key events which offer a diverse range of activities, as I've already mentioned. Why should you participate? Skill development and networking are the two most important things for any entrepreneur. If you know how to do them nicely, it serves as a great launchpad for the same. The E-Summit offers opportunities to develop valuable skills in entrepreneurship. You will gain practical experience through hands-on workshops, interactive sessions, and real-world case studies. The E-Summit is a hub for networking. You will have the chance to interact with successful entrepreneurs. You can build relationships that will help you in your journey. Collaborate with peers from different disciplines on innovative projects and compete in events to showcase your skills. We should now get ready for an action-packed E-Summit. A tentative event timeline involves keynote sessions where you hear from industry leaders and influential personalities. There'll be workshops where you gain valuable skills and insights from experts. There'll be various competitions. Remember, these events are subject to change, so stay tuned for updates and announcements. The E-Summit is a collaborative effort, so we encourage your active participation and input to shape the future of the event. First-year students are encouraged to explore opportunities to participate in the various activities, engage in the workshops to hone your skills, test your knowledge in the quiz competitions, and contribute your creative energy to the team. Talking about one of the most flagship events of this year's ESAL. That's the Startup Crisis Committee, and it's known as Navigating the Storm. The event overview involves, the event is designed to challenge participants with the realistic crisis faced by startups and corporate entities. We will form teams and give them fictional startups to manage. There will be mock cash that will be given to them so that they understand the concept of cash flows and how the money is invested and used. Each team will receive a dossier which will have the company's current status and challenges. But here's where the fun actually begins. There'll be many negotiations, media and investor meetings where teams, this will act like a mock UN where you have continuous crisis. There'll be teams which will form alliances, negotiate with others to overcome the crisis presented by the judges. The media team will simulate news updates, forcing teams to manage public relations. It will actually give you an idea about how real-life companies work and the problems faced by them. The escalation and the resolution form the crux of this event. Crises will intensify over time, testing the team's resilience and resource management. Teams will present their final strategies and outcomes to the panel of judges, and awards will be given on the basis of performance in various categories. Remember, this event has the biggest cash prizes, which can go up to 25,000. Now talking about the innovation cell. Any startup involves 4 major steps: the idea incubation, the skill development, the collaboration and networking, and the support for various startups. The innovation cell serves as an incubator for student-driven ideas, offering mentorship, technical support, and access to a network of experienced professionals. We'll have regular workshops. Students can work together on projects, share ideas, and learn from each other. We provide support to budding startups by helping students navigate the early stages of business development. Talking about the various successes that the E-Summit has already seen. I myself am an entrepreneur who runs a college brand, which is not only present in our college, but also various other private colleges, including VIT Vellore, IIIT Delhi, IIFT Delhi, and Trinity Dehradun. We make college merchandise which serves for their particular events. I named it Young Monk Official, and I started it in my first semester. It was a huge hit, not just in college, but other colleges as well. Young Monk is a student-owned apparel brand that has waves across India, providing high-quality apparel to a diverse clientele. There was a journey of innovation, and E-Summit played a huge role in it. It provided me the various connections and support from seniors, which gave me the network to make my ideas into reality. And it also played a very important role in me becoming the Joint Secretary of E-Summit, as it harbored a sense of trust among people that I'm capable of doing the job. Talking about way bigger entrepreneurs, we can talk about Practo, ChangePay, Delivery, Pinkvilla, Nestaway, and Quest Global. These are just some of the startups which are done by alumni of our college. These ventures highlight the entrepreneurial spirits nurtured at NITK. The impact and influence involves alumni leveraging their education and experiences. The achievements reflect the high caliber of talent at NITK and serve as inspiration. The success stories showcase possibilities that emerge when talent meets. Encouragement for the first year students. You need to take inspiration from these successful alumni and consider applying their lessons to your entrepreneurial applications. Engage with the e-Summit and Innovation Cell to start your journey. The support available will help you achieve your dreams. How to dive in? First, learn about the upcoming events. Stay informed about e-Summit and Innovation Cell's activities through the official NITK channels and Telegram groups. Attend the introductory sessions to gain a comprehensive understanding of the events and activities. Register for these events and activities in time and keep an eye for the registration deadlines. If you act well in time and are able to perform and impress all the seniors, we will express our interest in joining the Innovation Cell by filling out membership applications. As a member, you will gain access to exclusive resources, mentorship opportunities, and special events. Look out for calls for volunteers for the e-Summit events in Innovation Cell, which is another way to get into the e-Summit. Roles may include event organization, logistical support, and promotion. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Saurya, for your innovations as well as from the Aditya also. Friends, nowadays demand is selling. We academicians mostly we do research and teaching. The next is the product development, but the product should go in the market. That is the most important. We engineer must do that, and it is very close to our director, sir. Innovation actually, and innovation must go to the society. So that is the most important part. Anyway, now I would like to call Mr. Kiran Sitaraman and Aditya for the next club called ACM and IEEE.
Okay. Yeah, hello. Yeah. So, hello guys, I'm Kiran Sitaram. I'm the convener of ACM NITK. I'm from the Metallurgical and Material Science Engineering branch. One minute. Okay. So, what is ACM? ACM stands for Association for Computing Machinery. We are one of the 5 exclusive clubs that is present in NITK. ACM as a whole is the world's largest scientific and educational computing society. We on ACM NITK aim to provide a platform to all of you to explore every domain that is available so that you can prosper in a domain of your choice. Overall, annually we conduct over 40 projects across all the technical SIGs that we have in our club. In the hindsight, we have 680 student chapters worldwide, which are very well connected with common meetings and collaborations with all of them. In India itself, we have a little bit over 200 student chapters. The advantage of all of this is because it's a student chapter, there are heavy collaborations because we tend to help each other out with the outreach. Moving ahead, so what does ACM offer to you guys? What we are going to mainly give you guys if you are going to join our club is team building activities and intra-club activities is something we prioritize. We like to keep a good relationship with all of you guys who are there in the club and outside the club when you guys need any help. So regularly organize informative talks and sessions are mainly by our final year students or by the third year students who are there, who can guide you on their internship journey or on how they prepared for their placements and stuff. Organize many exciting events such as Tri-NIT Hackathon. Tri-NIT Hackathon is a 3-day hackathon that is conducted by NITK, NIT Trichy and NIT Warangal. There's a lot of work that goes in behind it and it's a complete, it's country-wise event and there are a lot of participants around the country that take part in it. Now we have year and semester-long projects, as I told, under experienced seniors that will be our final years as mentors and the third years are going to be proposing projects in their domain and you can take a take it up and learn from it. So at the end comes the Project Expo, which is a collaborative event of all the exclusive clubs wherein you can show in your domain of project, and it will be widely appreciated by the professors and the administration as well who come to look at your projects. The main intention of projects is so that you can push for a publishing a paper or something in that domain which can help you enhance your resume and your knowledge in that field. So coming to SIGs, every club here has SIGs, special interest groups as discussed. We have Sanganitra, which is the computer science domain. We have 3 sub-SIGs, that is CP, which is competitive programming, then ML, which is machine learning, and Devon systems. So we have events specific to every sub-SIG, which you can attend and be a part of once you are part of the club. Vidyut is all for your electrical and electronics domain, wherein we work with analog and digital as our 2 sub-SIGs. Then you have Yantrika. Everything core comes under Yantrika. Let it be metallurgical, civil, mechanical, mining. We'd like to get all the projects into one domain where you have a lot of seniors who are interested in the particular field. They've done great research internships and they're working, or a stronger alumni connect who are now working at big companies in the same domain. Then you have Karyavata, which is for the business SIG, wherein you can pitch in ideas and get trained inputs on how your reports are, and the seniors can help you with how to get better in the business domain. Abhivyakta is the design. They mainly take care of the media and the graphic UI, UX and stuff. So anyone who's interested in that domain can feel free to join this. Sahitya is a creativity SIG, wherein we do the fun stuff. ACM as a club would like to incorporate both the technical and the fun aspect and try to get the best of both worlds. So Sahitya is where we have literature and then reciting or whatever you want to showcase your talent which are not part of this can come under Sahitya. So what makes us special out of the other clubs that are there is the 2 auxiliary SIGs that we have. One is Krutagnata, which is a social initiative arm of ACM. We actually just completed a class for the 8th standard kids of NITK school right now in CCC. If you follow ACM NITK page, you'll get to know the updates over there. So what we try to aim is for the NITK school that is here, we try to do our best to help them in the knowledge that we have. We know computer science and how to operate computers and how to use it to make it ahead in this world. But then we feel the NITK school is someone who are limited to a small syllabus. So we like to do our stuff over the weekend, and mainly during Independence Day and events and stuff, we conduct events for them. We try to get them to a level that we can help them. It's our way of giving back to the community. And then ACMW is a space for women in STEM to be celebrated. This is a global chapter that comes on with ACM itself. It's not just limited to NITK. ACMW is a worldwide event. It's a worldwide division that is there in ACM. So we will have a lot of events within our club and outside. So feel free to contact any of us. Follow us on Instagram at ACM NITK, or you can just send an email at the same acm@nitk.edu.in. So we would love to see you guys join our club or be a part of our events. We'll be having Innovision, which is our flagship event soon for you guys. We are planning on that, and yeah, we hope to have a good year with all of you guys. Thank you very much.
Very good morning to all of you. If you guys haven't dozed off yet, yeah. So I know it's been a long morning, but yeah. Sure. Yeah. Very good morning to all once again. My name is Aditya Srihari Rao, and I'm the IEEE convener for the year 2024 and 2025. So let's get started. So what is IEEE? So IEEE is the largest professional organization in the world which contributes to technological advancements. So at NITK, we are a student branch, so one of the largest student branches in the world. And yeah, so we primarily consist of 3 special interest groups, that is Piston, ComSoc, and Diode. Moving on, we were established in 1988. Yeah, and as the name suggests, we are Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, but we are not exclusively that. We have engineers from all sorts of portfolios. So, yeah, so moving on. So IEEE is a global organization. So we have around 10 regions, and we fall under the R10 region of all these 10 regions, and we report directly to the Bangalore section, as well as NITK administration. So, yeah, so why should you, as a first year, come to IEEE? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, why should you, as a first year, actually come to IEEE? Like, what are we giving you that other clubs are not? So, opportunity to be the best, I guess. So, yeah, we have our alumni who are doing very well in all these companies, and obviously, we have regular admits for MS applications abroad. Especially, I have my very close senior, the chairperson of IEEE last year, who is right now in Wisconsin. Moving on, so we have societies, so that's how we operate as a club. So every SIG individually has around 2 to 3 societies. So these societies are very specific to what exactly you want to do here in the campus, like what exactly you are interested in, and we will figure it out for you, or you can do it yourself. So moving on. Yeah, so coming to Piston, this is where I am in. So Piston, we do all things mechanical, civil, chemical, and material science. We have talks, conferences, and we learn about the latest research developments through various events. So, yeah. So we have a flagship event called End-to-End, which was a satellite designing competition, which was hosted by ISRO judges, which we called. Then followed by which we had Skyward Expedition, which was a drone modeling competition open to everyone in campus, which was a collaboration with Boeing. Moreover, we had talks from top researchers from IISc, and we also host mock JDs for, again, preparing you for internships, placements, whatnot. And yeah, we have Mystify, which was modeled on a Harvard-based competition, which is supposed to be a fun activity. Yeah, next is Diode. Diode has the Signal Processing Society, the Circuits and Systems Society, and the Robotics Automation Society. So in Diode, we focus, what sets Diode apart, I feel, is the fact that we pay so much attention to hardware. And yeah, and obviously there are domains such as robotics, microcontrollers, digital, analog, all. We have like top alumni in all such fields. Moving on, yeah, we have hackathons, 4 major hackathons which we host as part of Diode every year. So we have Electrica, that's a power electronics hackathon, robotics, the robotics hackathon. And what sets us apart is the fact that we had 1,000+ participants from 200+ colleges across India, and the kind of networking we are capable of doing, very few are capable of replicating such sort of performances. Moving on, we have ComSoc. This is our exclusively coding SIG. We comprise of the Computer Society and the Computational Intelligence Society. Yeah, so what does ComSoc do? We focus mainly on open source and development systems, competitive programming, and machine learning. So why ComSoc? So ComSoc, again, we have top alumni, heavy, like a lot of networking possibilities that comes along with ComSoc. And if you like look up seniors who have been part of ComSoc, they have been truly exceptional. And yeah, so flagship events. As a first year, what should you look forward to? Yeah, it's Code Red. I hope you have been receiving updates on NITK Club announcements. We have Code Red that we are doing this year. Moving on, I feel like the most impactful thing of being part of ComSoc is the Code Buddy sessions that we have. That we hold regular interviews starting out in your second year itself, so that you are actually really ready for when internships come around. And moreover, we have a lot of open source development and a lot of focus to, ICPC formatted events. Yeah, this is Code Red. This is event is registrations are live right now. You can scan and register right now, and you can check your IITK Club announcements for further updates. Yeah, so yeah, Eureka. So this is the entire flagship event of the entirety of IEEE. So Eureka involves all SIGs coming together and showing that engineering can be fun and technologically rigorous. So we try to bring about a lot of innovation with our events, and we keep changing up things every year. And yeah. So it will be a week-long event, having cases, tech talks, and whatnot. Moving on, we have Envision. So Envision. So what Envision did for me, I think, has been the most significant aspect of being in IEEE. So in my first year, I was able to work on a project which gave me a significant advantage over a lot of my peers in terms of internships. So this is a mentorship program that is conducted for first years by the second years, which will be again evaluated regularly from final years and third years. And again, your projects will be featured in the IEEE website. So how this helps is the fact that you can get collaborations from across IEEE units from around the world. So there was an instance where an alumni of ours had hosted a project in the website, and she was contacted by a researcher in Ireland to help her work with it. So moving on, we have IEEE projects. So in the forefront of everything we do as a club is our projects. We pay very specific attention that the highest quality is delivered every single time. So projects can be SIG-wise or inter-SIG. So there can be collaborations between SIG, and you can do such projects as well. And yeah, this really elevates your portfolio. And these, again, have regular evaluations. And there's a project expo that happens in collaboration with all exclusive clubs at the end of the year, wherein you showcase it to professors, and they have their comments regarding it. And yeah, that can lead to possible collaborations with the professor also. These are some of our year-long projects. You can go to our website and check it out. I think it should be hosted up now. So as far as IEEE website team goes, I think this is a real opportunity as a first year to work on something that has like real life implications. We in IEEE are trying to build a model which is completely self-sufficient in terms of our entirety of the student branch functioning. So yeah, this was founded by Anirudh Prabhakaran and Nishant Nayak. Nishant Nayak is right now in Oracle, and I think Anirudh Prabhakaran is in Uber, right? Yeah. And yeah, event registering, membership, everything happens through the website. So yeah, it's work in progress. So we look forward to all of you all applying and trying to actually be a part of the website team. And yeah, we have fun, guys. So there were the regular trips which we go to. Yeah, we have dinners, competitions, trips, and whatnot. And one more thing, IEEE, one of the benefits is the fact that if you go ahead with your research and end up getting published, we cover all expenses associated with it. So that's, I think, is a major perk of being a part of IEEE. We had our current chairperson, Meher, who published very recently. So yeah, so any more questions, queries, feel free to contact me. That's QR code for my contact. And yeah, have a very wonderful day. See you all.
Thank you, Aditya and Kiran. See, IEEE is a very wide area. It's not only for electrical and electronics. In fact, other departments, if you want to participate, it's a best platform actually. Okay. Anyway, thanks a lot, and I'll move to next two more club. The club's name is called Society for Automotive Engineers and Institution of Engineers. I'll call Mr. Charan and Mr. Navneet. Yeah.
So, hello, good morning everyone. I'm Pulibandla Charan. You can call me Charan. I'm currently fourth year mechanical engineering student and convener of Society of Automotive Engineers NITK chapter for this academic year. So first of all, I'd like to start with a question. How many of you here are automotive enthusiasts, like be it F1 racing, cars, bikes, aircrafts, everything? So yeah, I can see a good number of hands here. You can put your hands down. So let's start with the presentation. So once look at the picture, try to understand what can you make out of this picture. So we can see a factory here, like some old model cars are being manufactured. So the system which is shown here is called assembly line. So what they do is, previously they used to put the automobile at one place and bring all the operations at that place and make them. So after introduction of this assembly line, we started moving the automobile, keeping the work at one place. Like they'll keep painting at one place only, automobiles keep moving here and there. So this has reduced cost of cars at that time by around 40%. See, this is such a small, simple idea, like to keep the work stationary and move the automobile. But this resulted in some drastic changes in manufacturing capabilities of mankind. All the industries started mass production after that. And then industrial revolution followed. So such a small idea can have very great impact. So I'm going to ask you this question. Every great innovation, every great engineer, every groundbreaking discovery has started with just a simple idea or a simple question. So I'd like to ask you all to find out what your question is, what your idea is at the end of fourth year. So let's come back to SAE. So SAE is an international organization. It's a standardization organization. Like it decides on what oil to use at what temperature in which automobile and all that stuff. So SAE India manages this professional society in India. SAE NITK is a collegiate club belonging to Coastal Karnataka division of Bangalore section in India. What's our vision? It's simple. Finding technology-based solutions and driving new ideas and innovation in automotive domain. And our mission is to encourage you all to realize that vision and further your career. So here at SAE and ITK, we have 3 student interest groups like many other clubs. If you're fascinated by engines and mechanics behind engines, what happens, like how air flows around a car and all, then mechanical SIG is for you. And what about artificial intelligence, machine learning, if you want to realize its capabilities, then CSIT SIG is for you. And if you're interested in working with sensors, automation, and related stuff, our electronic SIG is going to welcome you. So finally, at SAE and ITK, like whatever maybe your passion is, like whichever branch you belong to, you can find your heart here. So let's move on. So let's see what we have done so far. We have already done quite a few things, such as designing an autonomous car that was designed by our seniors, and simulating wind turbine generators, and there are many other projects which currently might sound like Spanish to you. We have organized events like F1 quiz and Auto Expo during incident where different cars from different parts of the country come and showcase their cars here. And some events like casting and metamorph will publicize about those later. We also conduct expert talks, calling in people from different industries and different academic institutions. We also conduct knowledge exchange programs among our students, like where we discuss softwares like MATLAB and ANSYS, etc. And we discuss upcoming technologies like nanotechnology and others. Now let's discuss what we are planning further. So, of course, with your hands in the club, we are planning to continue our projects, continue our talks, continue our quizzes. Apart from that, this year onwards, we are going to start garage visits, like visit local garages and understand how automobile really works and what problems do they generally face in general, like what are generally maintenance issues we encounter, how can we avoid them and all. We can learn through these garage visits, and we are going to conduct workshops to sharpen your technical skills and all. So let's discuss what else can you get here. It's not just about technical skills. You gain personal growth where you become best version of yourself, and it's about community and networking, building connections that last a lifetime, and of course, it's about working on projects that fuel your passion and drive your careers forward. So at the end, we have seen what SAE does, what you can do in SAE and all. So SAE is where ideas turn into impact. As you have seen the idea first presented, like come up with a small idea that might change the future of our technology. So we offer diverse opportunities and hands-on experience. So this, every time what used to happen is like our seniors used to guide us, like we have fixed set of events that seniors pass on to us, we pass on to our juniors. That prejudice is being continued. So this time what we are looking at is we take input from first years. I'm sure we might benefit from a fresh perspective. You come up with some ideas of events. We'll see if it's feasible, or we'll see where we can take that idea to. So how can you get into the club? I can surely say it's not all about technical knowledge that gets you into a club. It's your ability to learn and willingness to learn that gets you into the club. So frankly speaking, I believe your 4 years at NITK will also be about that, like learning how to learn. So I'm hoping you're ready to take this challenge. SAE awaits to welcome you. That's my time here. Thank you. And you can reach out to us on our Instagram handle, LinkedIn, wherever it is you can find us.
A very good morning to one and all present here. My name is Navneet, and I'm a final year computer science student, and I'm also the convener of the Institution of Engineers, so scholars IE and ITK. So, talking about IE, we are also a professional club where we are affiliated to IE India, which is the largest professional organization for engineers in India. So, what our mission is to enhance the technical expertise of our fellow members and the student community while acknowledging the importance of interdisciplinary work and social work. So we have a special interest group within our club, which are mainly code. Code is basically a group of people who are interested in all these, as the name speaks for itself, code and stuff. Then we have a robotics SIG where we have a group of people interested in building and fabricating robots. Then we have capital, which focuses on the finance aspects and entrepreneurial aspects of any person's interest. Then we have Gadget, which is a bunch of members who are passionate about fabrication of circuits and electrical stuff and like that. And then we have Garage, who are people interested, in the mechanical engineering domain. And lastly, we have Tectonic, where we have a bunch of people who are enthusiastic about structures and architecture. So briefly speaking about what our events are, I would like to just go over a few events that we have done over the past year. We had the first edition of Innovation Week, where we try to celebrate innovation in the field of engineering throughout a week, where we want to bridge the gap between education and the real life industry. So we had people coming from the real industry to speak about how they can try to bridge the gap between the industry and the education field through innovation. And then we also have year-long projects where we try to, gather what are the ideas and interests of all the members of the club and try to work on exploring what one wants to build and create. Flint to Future is another event that we organize especially for all the freshers, where we want to welcome all the freshers into the college. We recently had a collaboration with WorldQuant Brain to have an alphathon, which is where you basically build alphas and try to get exposure into quantitative finance. Back to School is another event that we try to hold during the summer break so that people are all still engaged and there's team bonding and stuff. And coming to Enigma is our flagship event where we speak, where we try to gather everyone and try to test what are the technical capabilities of everyone, and where people compete for grand prizes. So that is it about IE and ITK. Please do keep in touch, follow us on Instagram, and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.
All of you, good morning. Guys, little bit more. Yeah, okay, good morning. So we'll be having these sessions back to back today because we don't want you guys to leave, I'll be very honest. We'll take a 2 minutes break. You guys stretch inside the auditorium. Do not go outside. Move your bodies, it's okay. We'll take a 2 minutes break. I know back to back, it gets boring, it gets tiring, I understand, but honestly speaking, these clubs do a major, very good work inside campus. Being a part of them definitely won't be boring. Their presentations are also not boring if you guys really listen to it. So please, stretch inside, take a 2 minute break, that's it. After you guys stretch, I'll give you info about how many clubs you can join, etc., etc. I heard that a lot of you have doubts about that, so yeah. Okay, take rest, 2 minutes. Inside, don't go outside, okay? Yeah, stand up. We'll do the stand up, sit down thing. Yeah, if you want. We'll do that. Okay, stretch. Everyone sitting, stretch, stand up. It'll help you. Your brain will awaken. Yeah, these are all fourth years who gave the talk. So yeah, all of them are here. You guys can talk to them. They are not boring off the auditorium, off the podium. They're not boring, guys, please. It's just that it's a long session and we have to be formal with you in the auditorium and all. That's why, okay? Upar also, whoever is there, stand up, take a break inside. Don't go outside, guys, please. Don't go outside. Tell your friends to come back as well. We'll be having more important sessions. Yeah. How many of you want to know how many clubs you can join? Yes, thank you. Okay. I'll let you know. Let them come back in. I'll give you 2 minutes. Guys, don't go out, guys. Please, man, don't go out. Even if you go out, please come back in. I'll keep people at the door, not to let you guys go out. So please, don't go out. Important information incoming, so yeah. Sir is also here. Sir is very excited to meet all of you, so be inside. You can talk to your seniors, they're sitting here. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, friends. So after stretching your body, now further, see, I can understand the way we are going, but we have to do that, but it's required for you. As I told, why we are giving this orientation, each and every knowledge or each and every things, whatever required for this institute, you must know that. So the previous speaker, Navneet, told very good thing actually. Learning how to learning is a very important. Nowadays, enormous informations are there. How much I can use actually, that is very important. Learning how to learn. If it is not there, it's very difficult. And your seniors, and these are a final year, you call super senior, correct? Super senior, na? Yes. Second, I know you have a more fear with second years rather than final years, but your super senior are great. So we'll move once again, and before moving, I'd like to welcome Professor Savita Bhatt. Madam, please. She's from School of Management, and she's convener for IET, correct, ma'am? Faculty advisor. So see how much she's attached actually. Her student is going to talk about the club, and she came today Saturday. Thank you, ma'am. So I would like to invite two club convener, Mr. Vidit Shah, as well as Harin. Along with this, Dhruvika is there. So I would like first Mr. Udit and Dhruvika, correct? Yeah, please welcome.
So hello everyone, I'm here representing Institution of Engineering and Technology, NIT chapter. So let us see what we are. So about IIT. So IIT is a global organization which is having over 156,000 people, and we are spread across over 150 countries. So what do we do? So we are about dedicating and inspiring, informing, and influencing the global engineering community. And the vision of the IET is working to engineer a better world. Now, IET is a London-based organization, and it has been started in London. The student chapter in NITK is established in 2016. So I'm proud to say that in just 8 years of time, we are here competing with the biggest of organizations like IEEE, ACM, IET, IE, and ISTE. And our mission is to inspire, inform, and influence the global engineering community, innovation, and innovate to meet the needs of society. So to provide, we also provide a platform to develop your skills. Now, what would you get as joining IET would be a platform to showcase your talents, to showcase your ideas, and learn a lot as a part of a team. Now, about IIT NITK. Yeah, so we are connected to a Bangalore network. So our Bangalore network is focused on two priority areas, which is upskilling and giving professional standards to its members and supporting in technology innovation. And we being a part of Bangalore network are we are strongly connected to it, and we also follow these ideas. Now, I'd like to call Dhruvika to tell us about what SIGs we have and what does IIT does as a part of NITK.
So hello guys, I'm Dhruvika and I'm the president at IET and ITK chapter. So before we start about our SIGs, how many of you want to get a 1 crore package by the end of your college life? Yeah, and what do you think is the easiest job to get if you want a 1 crore package?
like out of college. Sorry? TCS, very good answer. Okay, so for all of those who are aiming for that 1 crore software package, we have Cypher, which is into web dev, CP, and machine learning. Then we have Robust for all those EC enthusiasts. I'm pretty sure everyone who's interested in ECA now have increased because of the NVIDIA stocks going up by a huge number. So that's Robust. And then we have Torsion. So Torsion is a club for mechanical and architectural interests. So that's Torsion for whoever is interested. I don't hear a lot of people responding to that. So, okay. Then Venture is your obvious finance SIG. We talk a lot about personal finance more than anything. And then we have interesting events like auctions, and we try to replicate the stock market as well. Then we have INCAT, which is a literacy club literacy SIG, where we do a lot of work in writing blogs and posts. Okay, about Cypher's events. We recently had Insignia, which was a ML-based event where we had 3 different lines to choose from, and it was a very good event. Apart from that, we had Tech Voyage, which was a hackathon conducted especially for the first years under Innerve 24. Then we had CSS battles where people could design various stuff using just HTML and CSS, and that is what brings out the creativity in the web development part of computer science, which is now very AI generated. Then we have Robust. We had events like Circuitscape and Dare to Design. Both deal with designing of circuits and competing with each other through which are the best designs. So our key projects were, as you can see, So a project which was very important in the Expo of 24 was the Object and Crash Detection System, which attracted a lot of professors wanting to pursue this further. And apart from this, we have Torsion. In Torsion, we had different events such as Twisted Talk, Dungeons and Dragons, and Bridge the Gaps. So in Bridge the Gaps, we were giving the participants ice cream sticks and asked them to build a bridge, and we tested them out in real time. So that was a very fun event. And we had so many registrations that we had to shortlist them before taking it because we were out of resources. That's how many registrations we got. And the key projects of Torsion are shockwave generator using cavities, prediction of toxicity of gases. The prediction of toxicity of gases project is a ML-based project along with chemical engineering aspects of it. Coming to Venture, as I told earlier, it's a finance SIG. One of the most popular events is Tradeverse, where we simulate a stock market for a day, and we try to make sure that the participants get a real-world understanding of stocks and how they work in real time. Apart from that, we have BidBlitz, which is a cricket auction event. So it was really fun to host this. I don't know how fun it was for them to participate, but we had a lot of fun hosting it. Apart from that, our key projects deal with consultancy, bankruptcy prediction, and fintech portfolio analysis. All these use the latest technologies and new innovations in data analytics to bring out the best predictions. So yeah, Inkheart is all about fun, writing, and art. So this community is which focuses mostly on keeping the club together and making sure that we are also part of a big team. So we had fun games such as Sleuthscape, which was a fun event for the first years again, and Lego Gamut and Inkfest, yeah. Apart from this, we have some groups, that is Women in Technology, WIT, and we have a CP community, so that's why the data structure is over there. And we participated in Engineer 23 with a robotics team called TechBolt. So that is about our robotics team. So yeah, these are our events. So we are not just a technical club, we also have fun, a lot of fun. So the picture to the right top is our farewell event, and the one on the left is the Big Blitz event, and that is our faculty advisor who's sitting over here. And then the right side one was the Innerve 24's opening event, Sleuthscape. Also our notable alumni, we have Vichitra Das, who was a part of IET, and he's co-founder of Code Drills. Also we have Bhargav Singh, who is the manager of global product strategy and innovation, who was also part of IET and ITK. And Graphene AI does come for recruitments to NITK, so we have good ties with them. And during summer, second years also get a chance to internship in Graphene AI. So that's it from our side. Please check us out on Instagram. We have a lot of posts. And do check out our revamped website, which has everything about the events and the projects which happened in the past few years. Thank you.
Okay. Now my club. Can we get IST? Well, good morning, guys. I'm Hari Sharan, and I'm the convener of IST. PPT is loading up. I'm fourth year and in civil engineering. Okay, let's wait for a bit. Yes, our last IST. So, good morning. I'm okay, a lot of phones here. Can I get the eyes up and look at me? Thank you so much. So, again, like all the other exclusive clubs, as my friends have come up and spoken, we too are an exclusive club, IST. Fun fact, we are one of the oldest clubs on campus and one of the biggest as well. Can I go to the next one? All right. So yes, we as well have SIGs, special interest groups, where we are, different engineering domains related. We also have other SIGs, which I will talk about as well. Okay, so we haven't given a description. You guys can have a guess what the different SIGs would be for. Let's go with catalyst. What do you guys think catalyst would be for? Yes, chemical engineering. Charge. Okay, very well. Chronicle. We'll come back to chronicle later. Let's go for clutch. Yes, mechanical engineering. Concrete? Yes, of course. Why not? I'm a civil engineer myself. Create? What do you think create would be for? Well, it's for design, art, videography, editing, photo editing, and whatnot. Credit. What do you think credit is for? Okay, finance and crypt. Okay, yes, CSIT. So, Chronicle. Chronicle, what we do is, we do a lot in Chronicle. I myself am a music producer, and in Chronicle, we produce music, we do literature, we do, it's too much to be said over a speech. You'll understand with the events that are coming up as well. Okay?
Okay, we also have two social initiatives groups. One is social initiatives, where we are giving back to society for what we have been given, and it's a selfless group. Other one is a SHE, Society for Her Employment, and it is for women, for a safe workspace for them. And more speaking, I don't think you guys are interested, so we have a video for you guys. Well, yes. So I just saw Scotland Yard. That's Sanskrit Chronicle, and that's for you guys. So just a teaser for you guys. We'll be letting you know more about the events soon and later. You'll be updating it up on our Instagram, on it'll be on Iris as well. And look out for posters here and there. You get insights from them. And now, we have people. Alok Kumar, who was a joint convener in 2008, and he was the country manager for the company Wapcos in Kenya. We have a recent convener as well, Uncle Stephen Thomas, who is doing his master's in Aachen University in Germany. Though, let me tell you, despite me being a civil engineer, I have cracked one of the highest paying internships on campus, okay? And yes, you can take me for my word. See, I'm a core guy, and I believe that we should be giving more importance to all the engineering fields that are there. Hence, the 8 different SIGs which you saw. So, don't be disappointed by, only CSIT. Well, every field, every problem that exists, you need all of these engineering fields. Hence, we start learning these engineering fields. Okay? So, that's about it from me. This is our website. Please scan it. Please check it out. We are on Instagram as well. Well, it'd be too easy if you just gave you the link, so might as well search on Instagram. So that's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Hari, and team of Vidit and Dhruvika. A very good presentation from your club, which are very touching and attraction, actually, I can see that. We'll move to the next club, that is called Debating Club and Kannada Vedike. I would like to invite Mr. Satyam Agarwal and Sumukh. Please join here.
Hello. All right, I'll just start as the PPT loads. Very good morning, soon to be afternoon to each and everyone present here. I am Satyam Agrawal, the convener of Literary Stage and Debating Society. As the convener of LSD, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to our college. Now, LSD, which a Literary Stage and Debating Society, or as we like to call it, LSD, is one of the largest cultural club of NITK with over 175 active members. More than just being a club, it's about a community of members who are passionate about literature, quizzing, debating, theater, and filmmaking. LSD started out in 2004, around the same time that I was born, as a bunch of students who were just enthusiastic about quizzing. From then on, it has slowly evolved into what it is today. The fine print, LST's premier event or flagship event is called Fine Print, where all our special interest groups come together and put forward an event where, in which people all across from Bangalore participate. Now, LST is composed of 5 different special interest groups. They are LitGig, Stage, Debating Society, Quizzing Society, and Filmmaking Society. I will now be taking up each of these special interest groups separately so that you can figure out where your interest lies. First of all, we have LitGig. LitGig is the Literary Society of NITK. Here at LitGig, we write, we read, and we have a lot of discussions. We also post regularly on Instagram and WordPress. You should go and check out some of our works at lit.gig.nitk. We have a really good grid going on there. Now, something that could be interest to you guys is our fresher event for LitGig, which is Write-a-thon. In Write-a-thon, we come up with interesting prompts, be it object-related prompts or some random prompts that you'll get, audio prompts, and you're required to write a piece around it, and we select the best of them to come and join our small group. We also host events such as Scrabble, Pandemonics, and open events such as Open Mic and Reflections. The students from our society also participate in events all around, happening all around, online events, or maybe some even offline events. And our alumni has been contributing to various magazines all around the world. Moving on, the next special interest group that we have is called Stage. Stage is all about theater. Be it acting, script writing, improv, and producing our own plays. We write, we direct, we produce our own plays from scratch. We have In a Nutshell, which is one of our flagship events for Stage, where we perform a series of short plays for NITK, whereas we have our Roto play, which is a play that is hosted in collaboration with Rotaract, NITK, and it's an hour-long play. It's very fun. Talking about the alumni, one of our alumni, Vishak Nair, is going to be featured in one of the upcoming movies called Emergency as Sanjay Gandhi. Just cheer for Vishak. Yeah. Recently, Stage also started to go into different competitions all around the circuit. Once we started writing our own plays, we could actually go out and participate in competitions. And we have had a pretty good track record up until now. Up next, we have the Debating Society. The Debating Society is responsible for cultivating and maintaining a culture of debate in NITK. They season and train diplomats and debaters for the official NITK debating team. We also host national level MUNs and APDs where people from all around Bangalore, the circuit around, they come and participate. We also go and participate in other international and national MUNs, and we have won quite a few awards in the ones that we went recently. As I'm delivering this presentation, one of our teams is participating in the prestigious Rahat parliamentary debates. And just good luck to them. The next SIG that we have is the Quizzing Society, basically where this club started from. Quizzing Society, as the name suggests, we host and we participate in quizzes. Just to remind you, we are not a trivia kind of quiz. We take pride in the kind of quizzes that we host, for it is not about you knowing who is the chief minister of, say, a particular state or the prime minister of a particular country. It's about stringing those small bits of knowledge that you have gathered all across your years and connecting the dots and getting the answers. QuizSoc also hosts Cognitive, which is an event where we go to the grassroots of people, of students in Dakshin Kannada region, and expose them to this particular way of quizzing to expand their horizon. We also have a freshers quiz, which is for you guys to come. Just come, show your enthusiasm, and we are always willing to take you in and make a part of this beautiful society. QuizSoc has a huge list of achievements, which could not be, one slide could not justify it, but you can just go through some of the recent achievements in there. Coming next is the Filmmaking Society. Now, there is no better way to, have a picture for a filmmaking society. Here is a QR. You can scan this. You can go to the YouTube page of our Filmmaking Society and look at all our works. We write our scripts, we produce them in-house, and we have been doing a great job. So far, and I think with Vibhu as the next head, we are just going to go bigger and greater. Now, I'd just like to go through some of the achievements of the Filmmaking Society. One of our movies, Echo, was screened and was placed in the top 8 at the Pune International Short Film Festival. 10 minutes late, qualified at IIT Calicut's Ragam Take 1. So if filmmaking is something that you're interested in, if cinematography, or whatever it is you're interested in, the doors are always open. And I would just like to take this, unique opportunity to share with you all something that what this particular club meant to me. I would like to talk to you as more of a senior than probably a convener. You see, LST has not been just a club for me. It was something that has made my college experience what it was. It has made my college experience worth it. This club, through the seniors, has always pushed me personally to the territories that were previously foreign to me. From my first play as an actor or a director, to my first debate, my first quiz, my first ever short story. This club has given me all these firsts. It doesn't stop here though. The reason I got this opportunity to stand here and deliver this small presentation is because of the trust of my seniors on the ability of once a fresher, just like you. And now as the current convener, I feel it is my responsibility, and I hope that I could give some of these things that I gained from my seniors back to you guys. I would just like to end by requesting you to take full advantage of the club culture that we have going on in IITK. It is probably the easiest way for you to develop personally and professionally. I would always welcome you to join LSD and IITK. You can scan this QR code, go to our Instagram page, just keep an eye out for events. You can just come out, have some fun at the events, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Hello. Kannada Vedike. Okay. Namaskara NITK. And happy morning, everyone. I see a lot of curious faces, a lot of happy faces here. And I see a lot of why am I even here kind of faces. I was there 3 years back. We didn't have a formal orientation like you guys are having right now because our FSM was online. But I was there 3 years back, having no clue about college, having no one that I knew here, having met no people here. But then, 3 years later, I am here. I am Sumuk SK and I am here as the convener of Kannada Vedike, and I'd say this is my family. Yes, you heard it right. I call this my family because when I came to this college, I knew nobody, and 3 years back, 3 years down, I have this family. They are more than friends, and this is what Kannada Vedike gives you. So, what are we? I said, this is my family. Is it just a family? What do we do as a family? We are a group of people who speak Kannada. And when I say we speak Kannada, we are not just a group of people who speak Kannada by heart, by our tongue, but we are the group of people who speak Kannada with all our hearts. We love our Kannada Mate with all our hearts. So what do we do? What is our mission and what is our vision? You can see right there. Our main vision, the vision of this club, Kannada Vedike, is to spread the rich heritage, the rich culture, whatever the prosperity we have here at Karnataka across the campus. Among all the people who are here, we are aiming to spread our Kannada culture. And one more thing you can see right there as the third point is we are trying to embed technology along with the culture here. Usually language clubs don't enter into technology that much, but we are taking this initiative as a Kannada Vedike to embed technology with linguistic prosperity that we have. I think we are the only cultural club here at NITK to have a website hosted from our end, Kannada Vedike, and we are proud of that. So having spoken about our mission, I'll let you know what we do here, what is our mission. As I've said, technology is one initiative that we have brought in here, and it has been our mission from past 3 years. And one more thing, which is a part of our mission, is to encourage non-Kannadigas to speak Kannada. There are a lot of people who don't know Kannada, but are interested to learn Kannada, but are interested to be a part of Kannada Vedike, and we encourage them to the core to be a part of Kannada Vedike. And having said all this, you might ask me, how are you going to do this? Is it that easy? How are you going to do this? Just before I go into the next slide, I just want to know, Kannadadವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Just give me a cheer. That's a good number. I love this number. So this coming up video is for you guys. I said earlier that what we are doing is spreading Kannada in this campus. You just saw this video. This is one of the first events that you will get as a fresher here at NITK, and it's called Hudugata Hudukata. It's one of the flagship events of Kannada Vedike. It's a treasure hunt. So what we do here in this treasure hunt is we make you people into groups of 4, and you can see the total number of participants out there. It's more than 700 people. We make you people into group of 4, where each team should include a Kannadiga and non-Kannadiga, and that's where all the bond begins. That's where you get to make friends. That's where you get to explore the campus. This is a treasure hunt event. How many of you have explored the whole campus? Eastern, Western, everywhere. How many of you have been to the beach on the first day of your college? Everybody, literally everybody. I see all the 4th years raising their hands. That's nice, because that's what we are proud of. We are the only college in India to have a private beach, and this event gives you complete, exploration opportunity of this particular campus. So whenever you go to make sure you go to every nook and corner of your college, because this event wants you to know every nook and corner of your college. It makes you run around the campus like crazy people in the group of 4, and find your clues, get to the treasure. Let's see how many of you can get to the final treasure this year. This event is exclusively for first years, MTech and BTech first years, exclusively for freshers, and you guys are going to have a hell lot of fun in this particular competition. Next up, we have one more video for you guys. what you saw out there is another flagship event of Kannada Vedike, and it's called Parva. Parva is celebrated on the occasion of Kannada Rajyotsava for 4 to 5. Yes, as I was saying, Parva is celebrated on the occasion of Kannada Rajyotsava for 4 to 5 long days. It is where every Kannadiga, every Kannada Vedike member and everyone in the campus come together to celebrate Kannada and Bhuneshwari Devi. This is what we do in Kannada Vedike at Parva. I'll just tell you what happens here at Parva. Parva day 1, or let me call me day 0, kicks off with a flash mob where a flash mob and a logo launch event where the theme reveal will be happening. And last year we had a theme of all the kings who ruled Karnataka, who ruled this rich country of Karnataka. Similarly, we have new themes every year, and on the coming days we'll be having literary events. You might have played game of charades, dumb charades with your friends. Similar games we'll play here at literary events. We'll have quiz. We'll have many other fun events here. And following that, we'll have music shows and comedy performances. In fact, Kannada Vedike introduced Kannada stand-up comedy here for the first time in NITK in 2023. That's one thing we are proud of also. Following all this, we'll also be having Sobagu, which is the ethnic day of NITK. Where people come in their traditional dresses, celebrate their traditional ethnic wears, and have a lot of fun. We'll be having open mic for all of you guys, where you can come out as a group and create memories together. That's where the family part comes in. So as you can see here, on the day of Kannada Rajyotsava, or two or 3 days after Kannada Rajyotsava, we'll be having a procession where we will have procession of Bhuneshwari Devi, where all the Kannada people come together in their traditional dresses. We show all our cultures here. We will bring in the coastal culture, Hulivesha. We bring in Chande. Everything we bring in here in Kannada Vedike is Parvas processions. And following that, we also have, you are seeing right there. How many of you know the girl right there on the right side? Yeah, it's Sunidhi, Staccato Cafe. We called them here. We had them here at NITK in 2022. When they were not even a thing. So that's how big Kannada Vedike is. In fact, I would like to say they got their big bloom after they came to Kannada Vedike. That's how big Kannada Vedike is. That's how big NITK is. We have these beautiful music shows. We had Pranati last time, and we are planning to have better artists this time. Following this, we have, as I said, literary events followed by Sobagu. Sobagu is an ethnic day where we come in traditional dresses and have a lot of fun. So Kannada Vedike is not just about fun. It's not just about doing all cultural stuff, spreading Kannada everywhere in the campus. It's also about social care and social culture also. We have been a part of flood relief group in 2022, where Karnataka found one of its major calamities in the form of floods. And we annually celebrate this one fest called Kannada Kalarava, where we go to government schools, NITK Kannada medium schools, conduct fun activities for all the students out there, and bring them the sense of Kannada out there. Having said all this, how do we pull off all this? We have 5 to 6 particular SIGs for this. The first one is cultural and literary SIG, where all the people who are interested in Karnataka's culture, who are interested in dancing, who are interested in singing, and there are a lot of people among you who write kavanas and stuff here. There are a lot of people here who write stories, kadambaris. This SIG is for you guys. So if you are one of those cultural and literal student, then this SIG is for you guys. Then we have the media SIG. The videos which you saw here, the posters that come out from NITK, that come out from Kannada Vedike, every single photo and video edit of Kannada Vedike comes from this SIG. So if you are into photo editing, if you are into video editing, if you want to capture beautiful scenes of Parva here at NITK, then this SIG is for you guys. Then the heart and core of Kannada Vedike is marketing and publicity. The events that you saw here needs funds, and all these funds come from marketing and publicity. The core of Kannada Vedike lies here in marketing. It allows you to speak to various alumni of Kannada Vedike, various different alumni of NITK, and bring in funds to college, bring in funds to Kannada Vedike. So if you are a marketing guy, this SIG is for you guys. Then comes the technical aspect, which we have introduced recently into Kannada Vedike, which involves a lot of web development part. The website that we have launched, the people of this particular SIG work on that website. And then we have the major operations part, which help pull off all the particular events that we have. So having said all these, how do you join us? Before that, why KV? Because it's fun. It's sheer fun here at KV. And as I said, this is the family that you get, and this is where you can follow your passion. Having said all that, you can scan the QR code out there. You can reach us out through that QR code, or you can just go on Instagram and search Kannada Vedike NITK, and you'll get our page. That is the QR code to Linktree. You can also find all our videos of our flagship events out there in that particular QR code. How do you join us then? We'll be updating everything in our Instagram handles and our WhatsApp groups. So make sure you connect through us through this QR code or Instagram. And that's it from my side. ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಇರು, ಎಂತಾದರೂ ಇರು, ಎಂದೆಂದಿಗೂ ನೀ ಕನ್ನಡವಾಗಿರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Sumuk. What I entered. Great about the Kannada Vedike. See, we must remember that three things actually. Earlier very famous called Janma Bhumi और कर्म भूमि, बट उसमें तीसरा ऐड करना है ज्ञान भूमि. We have to must respect where we are learning or where we are earning. By birth, you know, the birthplace is fixed actually. Anyway, so thanks a lot, Kannada Vedike and the other team, Satyam and Sumuk, for a great introduction. Sometimes even we are not knowing what you are doing. Being a faculty, I'm not knowing. So thanks a lot. Orientation. Okay? So we are just managing the time, and I would like to call Hindi Evam Sanskrit Club, Mr. Kartikeya Tiwari and Ansul. Yeah. Regional language को respect करने के बाद राष्ट्रभाषा.
So, first of all, HESC welcomes all the beautiful people who just entered the NITK. And HESC, as the name suggests, Hindi Evam Sanskrit Club. So, before going into the club, I just want to talk about why the club is important and why should we join the club. Apart from academics, things like we meet different people in the classroom with a different kind of a mentality, we can interact with them in a classroom only. So club is the place where you can come with the same kind of mindset people and interact with them and show them their different talents in the same place. So the Hindi Evam Sanskrit Club, we got the recognition of this club around 2018, 2017. This club is formed that year only. And being the member of this club from the first year, I really feel this is a family of mine. Like I left a family in my, because I am from Uttar Pradesh, Prayagraj. There is another family here, and I feel this is my another family, where whenever I need something, I can interact. I want to interact something, I can go and talk with them. Every people is like to the part of the family. So, like, why you should join the HESC? Why you should think about the HESC? Because there is a people from the different places who have a different artistic talented, different hobbies are there, different things. And there are some people who are really interested in poetry, these all stuff. So our club is majorly focused on these people, all these people who are really interested in the Hindi and these also. And one more thing I would like to add here, Like our club is not only promote Hindi only. We have a different event in which we are celebrating different languages. Include all 22 constitutional languages are there. So Hindi Evam Sanskrit Club is dedicated to promote and celebrating Hindi and Sanskrit languages as their culture. As the name suggests, this is already well known. And there are the different SIGs of the Hindi Evam Sanskrit Club. Literature SIG. Literature is a SIG where the people who are good in storytelling, narration, and these all stuff, in which the poetry, they are good in poetry, they can come and join this particular SIG. Management is a SIG in which the people, whenever we are going to organize any sort of event, people are from the management are going to handle these all stuff. And about the media, every club has the same media team. They are doing the same stuff, making posters, banners, these all things. It's the same in our club also. And web team is handling the website part. Now for what exactly our club do, I will present in a poetry thing, like with the poetry thing. So I remember one poetry because I sleep yesterday I sleep at morning 6. So I haven't prepared anything for this presentation. So whatever is coming in my mind, I'm just telling. So there is a poetry I just got remember. Like recently I heard from one of my club member. It is about the love between a boy and girl. So I just want to recite this particular poetry. Very recently I just learned from I heard from one of my juniors. So it goes like there's a one boy, one girl, but boy is thinking the girl is a hypothetical personality for him. So he just wrote a poetry for her. It's like मैंने मैं लिखा मैंने तू लिखा मैंने मैं लिखा मैंने तू लिखा मैंने तू लिखकर मैंने हम लिखा हर दम तक साथ रहेगा तू ख्वाहिश लिए हमदम लिखा तुझे मैं लिखा मैंने रब लिखा तुझे मैं लिखा मैंने रब लिखा मैंने तुझे बनाया लकीर मेरी मैंने तुझको ही तकदीर लिखा मैंने सुख लिखा मैंने दुख लिखा मैंने पाक लिखा एहसास लिखा मैंने तुझे बनाया मंजिल भी मैंने तुझको हर एक राह लिखा मैंने कुछ लिखा कुछ छोड़ दिया मैंने कुछ लिखा कुछ छोड़ दिया हर बात को तुझसे जोड़ दिया तेरी जुल्फ बना के पनाह मेरी मैंने धूप को भी सिकोड़ दिया तेरा नाम लिखा तुझे खास लिखा तेरा नाम लिखा तुझे खास लिखा तेरी आंखें लिखी झील कोई मैंने तुझको अपनी प्यास लिखा मैंने मैं लिखा मैंने तू लिखा मैंने तू लिखकर मैंने हम लिखा हर दम तक साथ रहेगा तू ख्वाहिश लिए हमदम लिखा दिस इज जस्ट ए स्मॉल पोएम सो And for the further moving, because I haven't prepared anything, Anshul is there. He will do everything. What is possible in next slides? Anshul.
हेलो आवाज़ आ रही है? प्रणाम सभी को, नमस्कार, नमस्ते, गुड मॉर्निंग, प्रोफेसर्स, सारे स्टाफ और मेरे प्रिय जूनियर्स सभी को गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून विश करते हैं। मेरा नाम अंशुल है, हम इस क्लब के जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी हैं, कार्तिकेय भैया कन्वीनर थे। तो जैसा कि भैया ने बताया, उसी पे बिल्डअप करते हुए व्हाट दिस क्लब इज ऑल अबाउट। नाम हिंदी एवं संस्कृत क्लब है, बट हमारा मोटिव है कि जितनी भी भारतीय भाषा हैं, जितनी भी भाषाएं भारत से उत्पन्न हुई है, भारत की संस्कृति का हिस्सा है, वी एम टू सपोर्ट एंड प्रमोट ऑल ऑफ देम। जैसे दिसंबर में एक इवेंट होता है भारतीय भाषा उत्सव करके, पिछले साल भी हुआ था, हर साल होता है। उसमें हमने जो ऑर्गेनाइज किया था, उसमें प्रोविजन ऐसा था कि आप किसी भी भारतीय भाषा में किसी भी प्रकार का परफॉर्मेंस दे सकते हैं, एनी इंडियन लैंग्वेज। हाँ, द लैंग्वेज हैज टू बी इंडियन, दैट्स द ओनली थिंग। ये नहीं कि इटालियन और फ्रेंच, बट यू कैन परफॉर्म अ सॉन्ग, यू कैन परफॉर्म अ स्किट। एंड लास्ट ईयर, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, आउट ऑफ द 22 ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेजेस शेड्यूल्ड इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, उन 22 भाषाओं में से हमने तकरीबन 15 से 16 भाषाएं कवर कर ली थी परफॉर्मेंसेस के माध्यम से। यानी कि 15 से 16 भाषाओं में परफॉर्मेंसेस हुए थे, अगर हम पिछले साल की बात बताएं तो इसीलिए नाम हिंदी एवं संस्कृत क्लब है। वी प्रोवाइड स्पेशल लाइट स्पेशल फोकस टुवर्ड्स हिंदी एंड संस्कृत, बट जो कोर थॉट प्रोसेस है वो सभी भारतीय भाषाओं के प्रति है, और इसीलिए हम कहते हैं कि हम इंक्लूसिव हैं सभी भारतीय भाषाओं के प्रति। तो इवेंट्स अभी क्या क्या होंगे जो सबसे एक्साइटिंग पार्ट होता है किसी क्लब का, नहीं कि वो क्लब आके इवेंट कौन कौन से करा रहा है। जैसे इंडिपेंडेंस डे, इट जस्ट वेंट बाय। ऑन इंडिपेंडेंस डे वी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड कपल ऑफ कॉम्पिटिशंस, रंगोली कॉम्पिटिशन था और ओपन माइक भी था। तो अब क्योंकि कन्वीनर साहब ने कविता सुनाई है तो हमारा भी मन कर गया। ओपन माइक पे हमारे एक दोस्त ने कुमार विश्वास की एक कविता सुनाई थी। तो अगर पगली लड़की किसी ने सुना हो, कोई एंथुजियास्ट जिसने कुमार विश्वास की पगली लड़की कविता सुनी हो, कोई नहीं, हम सुना देते हैं। वो कविता कुछ ऐसी जाती है कि अमावस की काली रातों में दिल का दरवाजा खुलता है, जब दर्द की काली रातों में गम आंसुओं के संग मिलता है, जब पिछवाड़े के कमरे में हम निपट अकेले होते हैं, जब घड़ियां टिक टिक चलती हैं सब सोते हैं हम रोते हैं, जब बार बार दोहराने से सारी यादें चुक जाती हैं, जब ऊंच नीच समझाने में माथे की नस दुख जाती है, तब एक पगली लड़की के बिन जीना गद्दारी लगता है, और उस पगली लड़की के बिन मरना भी भारी लगता है अमावस की काली रातों में। तो that was about Independence Day, and next comes Janmashtami Utsav, which would be the first event for you guys from our side. अभी कुछ दिनों में जन्माष्टमी का सेलिब्रेशन होगा, उसमें भी हम लोगों ने काफ़ी चीज़ें ऑर्गेनाइज की। अगर आप हमारे पेज पे जाएं तो आपको सारी डिटेल्स मिलेंगी। हमारा पेज है HESC NIT के। तो जन्माष्टमी पे भी हम बाकी क्लब्स के साथ कोलैबोरेट करके पूजा अर्चना, भजन कीर्तन और भी काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें जिसकी जानकारियाँ आपको दी जाएंगी। ऑल द डिटेल्स वुड बी प्रोवाइडेड ऑन आवर पेज। भारतीय भाषा उत्सव के बारे में मैंने आपको बता दिया। सारी भारतीय भाषाओं में से किसी भी प्रकार का परफॉर्मेंस आप कर सकते हैं, यू आर फ्री। इंटरनेशनल मदर टंग डे में आप अपनी मातृभाषा में किसी भी प्रकार की प्रस्तुति दे सकते हैं। सुभाष चंद्र बोस जयंती हम लोग सेलिब्रेट करते हैं। रिपब्लिक डे पे हमारा कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है, स्पीचेस, पोएम्स, इस तरह की चीजें। हाँ, महाशिवरात्रि, ये जो आप देख रहे हैं, ये अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूं तो ये भारतीय भाषा उत्सव की फोटो है। ये दोनों महाशिवरात्रि के हैं। इन्होंने भरतनाट्यम किया था, ये हमारी बैचमेट हैं। महाशिवरात्रि पे ये स्किट ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ था। ये सारे हमारे क्लब मेंबर्स हैं, ये कोर कमेटी मेंबर हैं, ये दोनों भी जूनियर्स थे। ये जो इवेंट है ये मेरे काफी करीब था, क्योंकि हमने 22 जनवरी को, अभी जो पिछली गई 22 जनवरी, उसमें श्री राम मंदिर की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा जो सेरेमनी हुई थी, उसको सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए वी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड सुंदरकांड, बाकी उत्कृष्ट भारत, स्माइल क्लब वगैरह के साथ मिलकर। तो इसमें हमने अखंड सुंदरकांड का आयोजन किया गया था। यहाँ पे आप देखेंगे तो रामलला विराजमान है और सभी लोगों, मतलब कीर्तन हुआ था, अखंड सुंदरकांड हुआ था, स्किट भी हुआ था। ये स्किट हुआ था और ये सुंदरकांड, और ये महाशिवरात्रि के दिन सारे ऑर्गेनाइजिंग मेंबर्स और सारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स के साथ। ये हमारे प्रेजेंट कन्वीनर, और जो उस समय के कन्वीनर थे वो शायद इस फोटो में अपना उपवास तोड़ने गए थे। हम सभी उपवास पे ही थे उस दिन, तो इसलिए शायद वो फोटो में नहीं आ पाए। तो इस तरह के हम लोग काफी सारे इवेंट्स करते हैं। हमने श्री विजय चौहान जी को बुलाया था, इन्हें तो हम सभी जानते ही हैं। हाँ, अब आते हैं जो फ्लैगशिप इवेंट है हमारा, हिंदी पखवाड़ा। तो अगर हिंदी एवं संस्कृत क्लब है तो उसका सबसे बड़ा इवेंट जाहिर सी बात है हिंदी दिवस ही होगा। हिंदी दिवस जो 14 सितंबर को आता है, तो उसमें हम लोग नॉट जस्ट वन इवेंट, वी ऑर्गेनाइज अ सीरीज ऑफ इवेंट्स विच लास्ट थ्रू आउट द वीक। लाइक इट स्टार्ट्स ऑन द 14th of September and it concludes on the 21st of September, which happens to be my birthday, open for gifts. So during that, we organize a series of events. It starts with a quiz competition, which we like to call the Chakravyuh quiz. उसमें सवाल कुछ इस हिंदी साहित्य से जुड़े आएंगे। अगर मैं अपना समय याद करूं तो सवाल ऐसे आते थे कि जैसे आपको कविता की 4 लाइनें दी जाएंगी और पूछा जाएगा इनके कवि कौन है, या ये किस रस के अंतर्गत आते हैं, वीर रस है, प्रेम रस है, वात्सल्य रस है, इत्यादि इत्यादि। हाँ, एक सवाल आया था कि जल के 3 पर्यायवाची बताओ। अगर मैं अपने समय की बात बताऊं तो हमें तो नीर और पानी ही पता थे। मम्मी को बताया, मम्मी के सामने बेइज्जती हो गई, मम्मी बोली तुम्हें सलिल नहीं आता, इतना पढ़ाया लिखा किस लिए तुम्हें। खैर, फिर पोएट्री रेसिटेशन कंपटीशन होता है, उसमें कविता पाठ की जाती है, हमने भी पार्ट लिया था। बुक रिव्यूज होते हैं फॉर दोज रियली एंथुसियास्टिक अबाउट लिटरेचर एंड बुक्स, एज आवर कन्वीनर मेंशन। जो लिटरेचर सिग है, स्पेशल इंटरेस्ट ग्रुप, उसमें ऐसे लोगों को ही हम लोग एनकरेज करते हैं जो जिनकी साहित्य के प्रति काफी ज्यादा रुचि हो। तो ऐसे मित्रों का काफी स्वागत होगा इस बुक रिव्यू में। प्रॉम्प्ट बेस्ड स्टोरी राइटिंग होती है, इम्प्रॉम्प्टू कॉम्पिटिशन्स होते हैं, स्किट्स होते हैं, और फाइनली ओपन माइक होता है। ओपन माइक हम ऑर्गेनाइज कराते हैं आखिरी दिन, जिस दिन कंक्लूड होता है 21 तारीख को। ओपन माइक खास इसलिए है क्योंकि जैसा कि नाम कहता है, इट्स ओपन टू ऑल फॉर्म्स ऑफ आर्ट। यू कैन सिंग, यू कैन डांस, यू कैन परफॉर्म अ स्किट, कविता सुना सकते हैं, कोई कहानी सुना सकते हैं, शायरी सुना सकते हैं, लोग गजल वजल सुना रहे हैं, स्टैंड अप कॉमेडी हो रही है, सबकी फोटोज हैं अभी। और कोई भी पार्टिसिपेट कर सकता है, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि आप स्टूडेंट हो या बीटेक के ही हो तो ही, क्योंकि जैसे कि आप देखेंगे दिस लिटिल गर्ल, शी परफॉर्म्ड अ वेरी नाइस सॉन्ग। ये हमारा बैचमेट है, इन्होंने काफी अच्छी फ्लूट बजाई थी, इन्होंने डांस किया था। प्रोफेसर्स ने भी पार्ट लिया था, लक्ष्मी सर थे, नागप्पा सर थे, इन्होंने भी काफी अच्छे अच्छे गाने गाए। ये जनाब इस छोटे वाले गिटार को यूकुलेले बोलते हैं शायद, हाँ, इन्होंने काफी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस दिया था यूकुलेले पे। ये अगेन कन्वीनर साहब, ये हमारे उस समय के कन्वीनर थे, श्री आयुष और रोनियार। इन्होंने स्किट परफॉर्म किया था। इनके स्किट की खासियत ये थी कि इन्होंने सब खुद परफॉर्म किया था। ये हमारी जूनियर हैं, करंटली ये 2nd ईयर में होंगी। इन्होंने अपना स्किट पूरा अकेले परफॉर्म किया था, और कोई एक्टर्स नहीं थे, और सारा इन्होंने खुद ही आवाज बदल बदल के, माइक बदल बदल के परफॉर्म किया था। और इन्होंने स्टैंड अप कॉमेडी की थी, ये हमारे सीनियर हैं। इन्होंने गाना गाया था, और ये योर्स ट्रूली, हमने भी कुछ कर ही दिया था ओपन माइक देख के। और ये फाइनली सारे ऑर्गेनाइजर्स और पार्टिसिपेंट्स के साथ, मतलब इस तरह से हमारा इवेंट कंक्लूड हुआ था। तो ये तस्वीर भी ओपन माइक की है। ओपन माइक को इतना खास हम लोग इसलिए समझते हैं क्योंकि इसमें लोग काफी फ्री हो जाते हैं, लाइक देयर आर नो रिस्ट्रिक्शंस। if it's a poetry writing competition, any participant would think that okay, I can participate only if I'm good at reciting or reading out poetry. If it's a writing competition, the participants would think that I can participate only if I'm good at writing. But this is the thing about open mic competitions. It like broadens the domain. So it's a really welcoming event. It's the biggest event that we organize. और काफी अच्छा होता है सब कुछ, 6-7 दिन जो होता है काफी अच्छा रहता है, काफी मजा आता है। ऑर्गेनाइजिंग में भी मतलब क्या ही बताएं, काम नहीं लगता है इस क्लब में, वो भी हम आपको बताएंगे। क्योंकि अब सवाल आता है, इतना कुछ हमने बता दिया, कन्वीनर साहब ने बताया, हमने भी कुछ बताया, तो इतने के बाद भी क्यों ज्वाइन करें, मतलब यही क्लब क्यों ज्वाइन करें, ऐसी क्या बात है इसमें। तो सबसे पहले तो ये कल्चरल क्लब है, तो इसमें जो काम होता है वो टेक्निकल क्लब से थोड़ा अलग होता है, काफी अलग होता है। अगर बोला जाए तो टेक्निकल क्लब्स के भी काफी फायदे हैं, बहुत ज्यादा फायदे हैं उन लोगों के लिए जो उस क्षेत्र में जाना चाहते हैं। और हमारे एनआईटी के काफी अच्छे, काफी स्टैंडर्ड के टेक्निकल क्लब्स को होस्ट करते हैं, काफी अच्छे टेक्निकल क्लब्स हैं हमारे में, जो अगर आपका करियर क्षेत्र वो है, इफ दैट इज योर लाइन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, दे कैन रियली हेल्प यू, यू नो, क्लाइंब द रंग्स ऑफ द लैडर। पर कल्चरल क्लब की खासियत ये होती है कि आपको हमारे क्लब में आके अच्छा लगेगा अगर आप भी हमारी बातों से इत्तेफाक रखते हैं, अगर हमारा थॉट प्रोसेस सेम है। जैसे मैंने आपको अभी हमारे क्लब का थॉट प्रोसेस बताया, भारतीय भाषाओं को इंक्लूड करना, प्रमोट करना, विद स्पेशल इम्पेटस टू हिंदी एंड संस्कृत। तो कल्चरल क्लब की यही खासियत होती है कि प्रोजेक्ट्स जैसी चीजें नहीं होती हैं, इसी प्रकार के इवेंट्स होंगे, और ये इवेंट्स कंडक्ट कराने में बहुत मजा आएगा, बहुत ज्यादा ही अच्छा लगता है जब आप देखेंगे कि हाँ मैंने ये इवेंट कराया और इतने सारे लोग आ गए, तो काफी खुशी लगेगी. इट्स लाइक योर ब्रेन चाइल्ड, आपको अपनी मेहनत रंग लाते हुए दिखेगी. और जैसा कि मतलब लोगों के मन में सवाल होगा आप लोगों के कि मतलब काम कितना करना पड़ेगा, बहुत मेहनत कराओगे क्या भैया, रगड़वाओगे क्या, डेली होमवर्क मिल रहे हैं, असाइनमेंट मिल रहे हैं, कल ये करके लाओ, वहां पहुंच जाओ. देखिए अगर आपका कोई बिलीफ है, जैसे हमारे क्लब का बिलीफ है कि सारी भारतीय भाषाओं को एक स्टेज मिलना चाहिए, पोडियम मिलना चाहिए, सारी भाषाएं, तो अगर उस बिलीफ को आपको एस्टैब्लिश करना है, लोगों के सामने प्रस्तुत करना है, वाकई आप किसी प्रकार का चेंज देखना चाहते हैं, तो आपको एफर्ट्स डालने पड़ते हैं, नो डाउट. बिना एफर्ट्स के कभी कुछ नहीं होना है. पर अगर आपकी जो सोच है वो ऑलरेडी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से, जो संगठन है उससे मेल खाती हो, अलाइन होती हो, आप भी अगर हमारी ही तरह सोचते हैं, हमने आपको अपनी सोच बता दी, अगर आप भी हमारी तरह सोचते हैं, तो मैं एक बात आपको दावे के साथ कह सकता हूं, आपको काम जो है ना वो काम नहीं लगेगा. आई कैन प्रॉमिस यू दैट इट वुड नेवर फील लाइक अ बर्डन टू यू कि अरे भैया आना पड़ेगा इवेंट में, ऑर्गेनाइज कराना पड़ेगा. इट वुड नॉट बी लाइक दैट. ओके, सो यस, एफर्ट्स डालने होते हैं, बट अगर आप एक्चुअल में इन चीजों में बिलीव करते हैं जो हमने और कन्वीनर साहब ने बताई हैं, देन इट वुड नेवर बी अ बर्डन फॉर यू, एंड आई कैन प्रॉमिस यू दैट. सो अगर आप हमसे जुड़ना चाहते हैं तो हमारा इंस्टा पेज है. हाँ है. तो हमने आपको बता दिया क्या क्या आपको बेनिफिट्स मिल सकते हैं. कल्चरल वाली चीज़ों पे तो हम तब से बोले ही जा रहे हैं. लैंग्वेज पे भी हमने आपको बता दिया. एकेडमिक सपोर्ट इन द सेंस कि जब आप कॉलेज में आते हैं तो आपका जो पहला कांटेक्ट होता है सीनियर से, वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट कॉन्टैक्ट्स which is established between you and your seniors would probably be through a club. मेरे समय में तो ऐसा ही हुआ था. मैं अपने सीनियर से तभी मिला था जब सबसे पहले मैं किसी सीनियर से मोस्टली तभी मिला था जब भी मैं किसी क्लब का पार्ट रहा हूँ. तो ये काफी अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी होती है किसी भी क्लब को ज्वाइन करने के बाद कि आपको अपने सीनियर्स से इंटरेक्ट करने का मौका मिलेगा. काफी बातें वो लोग आपको उनसे सीखने को मिलेंगी. नेटवर्किंग, कॉग्निटिव बेनिफिट्स, कल्चरल इवेंट्स एंड एक्टिविटीज, करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज. अगर आपका नेटवर्क अच्छा रहेगा, आपके कॉन्टैक्ट्स अच्छे रहेंगे, तो आपको करियर में ऑटोमेटिकली हेल्प मिलेगा. बाकी हमने जहां तक हो सका, हम दोनों ने अपने क्लब के बारे में आपको जितना हो सके उतने अच्छे से बताने की पूरी कोशिश की है. हमारा इंस्टा पेज आपको इसे स्कैन करने से मिल जाएगा. HESC and IET के हमारा पेज का यूजर नेम है. बाकी हम लोग आपको मतलब खुले हाथों से आमंत्रण देते हैं कि आप जरूर आएं. ये क्लब नहीं, एक परिवार है. आपको बहुत अच्छा लगेगा, ये मेरी आपको गारंटी है. तो इसी के साथ थैंक यू, आपने मुझे इतना समय दिया. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
तो मतलब अंशुल ने मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगता है सभी कुछ बता दिया है. बस मैं इसको लास्ट करूँगा क्योंकि आप लोग अभी फर्स्ट ईयर में हैं. तो जो मुझे एडवाइस मुझे सीनियर से जाते जाते मिली है वो जस्ट मैं आपसे शेयर करूँगा. जाते जाते मुझे एक मेरे वन ऑफ द बेस्ट सीनियर थे, उन्होंने मुझसे बोला था कि कार्तिक एक ऐसा कोट बोल करके कि एडवाइस इज़ नॉट रूल कार्व्ड इन स्टोन, लीव इट टू यू टू मेक योर स्ट्रेटजी वर्क फॉर यू. मतलब जब भी कोई आपको एडवाइस मिलती है वो कोई रूल नहीं होता है. आप सुनो बट अपनी स्ट्रेटजी अपने हिसाब से बनाओ जो आपके लिए काम करे. इट्स लाइक आप लोग एडवाइस सुन करके आप ऐसा सारे क्लब का सुन करके आप ऐसा एकदम से वो मत हो जाओ कि हाँ ये अच्छा है इसमें जाना है. पहला सब सोचो, एनालाइज करो, उसके बाद सोचो क्या तुम्हारे लिए बेटर है, किसमें तुमको ज्वाइन करना है. दैट्स इट. थैंक यू.
सो थैंक यू, धन्यवाद कार्तिकेय और अंशुल. बहुत अच्छा कविता सुनाया. थैंक यू वेरी मच. और नाउ वी आर towards of completion, but some information I want to give you first year guys. B11 and B12, today you are going for Pelicula. Kindly go to the near to main building, in front of main building. Bus will be waiting for you. And about 2 p.m., okay? Remaining people going to be pavilion actually. So please note, all B11 and B12. My request, because there are faculty are there, they are taking attendance. So please, those who are not here also, B11, B12 must be there actually, because it is a responsibility of faculty member, those who are escorting you. Okay? Yeah. So this is from my side. Now, you want to come? Yeah. I'll call Vice President of our Union Council. Okay? Yeah. She's so famous. Please come. Yes, Nasia.
Thank you, all of you. That is it. There's nothing much. So we'll be taking a picture with all the conveners, whoever presented today. And 2-3 of you can join us, freshers. Raise your hands. Fast, fast, fast. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Come. Okay. Ayo. Okay. 4 people, come fast. Whoever runs to the stage gets to come. First 4.
All the speakers, today's speakers, please join. Conveners, captains, whatever. आ जाओ सब लोग इधर. ठीक है? What's your name?
Photo.
Saina. क्या नाम भाई? अंकित. कहाँ से? दिल्ली से. कहाँ से? आप कहाँ से? बैंगलोर. Good. आ जाओ. So we are concluding the session today, 6th day. Okay. So thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you.